Oh. Alright. No way. Now do you hear
Stream
sound?
didn't hear it.
We
For
heard
Oh,
sure.
it.
hell. We're starting. Okay, you know what? We're starting it over. Okay. Damn it. I
The
hit
stream
one
didn't hear
button.
it.
God
No.
dang it. No, the stream did not hear it. Uh-oh.
Leave it to
Damn
Dove
it.
to
Nightheart.
fudge it
Okay.
up.
And
Nailed
Nightheart
it.
comes
Part.
right in on the stream. Yes, there was one button I saw in the corner of my eye that looked like it was off. And I go, is that supposed to be off or not? And damn it, I should have gone with my gut and turned it back on. God darn it. Yeah, rookie mistake. Welcome, Raiders. Nightheart Gaming, the Maximum Maidens were streaming tonight. And y'all just streamed right on into a flub that I pulled on the channel right out the gate. Awesome. But we're gonna start over. So we just came out of our intro, and then the group was greeted by, we had a little music. And then it was shattered.
Listen, kid, listen. Stick with the group, okay? Listen to me. Stick with the group, okay? Izer's gonna keep you safe. Do you understand me? Stick with the group. You'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
Every time.
Wham! Ammo. Sorrow's dreams. A voice reached out to you, Sorrow, to tell you to stick with the group, but you'll be sorry in the end. Oh well. How y'all doing?
It'll be
Hi, folks.
fine.
It'll be just fine. That's right. Welcome. It's the Rejects Saturday night with the hot toddies. We're still dealing with a little PTSD from last weekend, and it's just something every now and then. It's, it just kind of, it's what happens. It just reaches out into the darkness. And they hear
Duff
it.
gets his kicks.
Oh well, I get very
Dove
few.
is it sick sad man. I'm so sorry.
So yes. So if you don't know what's going on, you can check out on the Twitch replays and on the YouTube page. It says Izer's Bad Dream. So something happened last week, and I'm getting to revel in it still. It's very few times that I get to revel with this group because usually the tables are turned. But let's do our introduction since we've got everybody except Maslany tonight. She's a little under the weather, a little tired, and so she is unfortunately not joining us, but that's okay. So, because we kind of know how to handle her character anyway. But Izer, why don't you go ahead and say hi to everybody? Would you like me to introduce you again by chance?
No.
Okay.
You touch
Anyway.
that button and no.
Damn. Anyway, say hi to everybody. You know what to do.
Hi guys, I'm Frances. I play Izer Gray, an ASMR Paladin. She's the mama bear of the group who has recently lost a bear cub, and Duff is having an amazing time rubbing that in. Although I do table talk, I honestly appreciate the effort, and I think it's cool, but it also makes me want to punch something every time I think about the Janet character like being trapped. So it's not good. It's not good. I'm on Twitter and here on Twitch, although I rarely stream, as Fort Worth Belle. Or you can find me over on Etsy. I sell jewelry and you should go buy some. Southern Studio Home. All right, on to the next one.
That's right. Moss is not here. Rose, say hello to everybody.
Hello, I'm Rose. I'm rejoining from last week. They haven't gotten sick of me yet. And my Twitter handle is Ghost Adventures with a Q instead of a G. So don't go to the wrong one, even though that show is really fun. You'll be a little confused when I'm not Zach Baggins. But I am playing the party's newfound drow, not dro, wizard. Whose name is Quest. Her full name is Questala Tassarin, but she just goes by Quest. And follow me if you want to. If you don't, that's cool too. I just make funny jokes that I hope are funny. And yeah.
There you go. Sorrow, who just had a bad dream.
Was it a bad dream? I mean,
You know, you don't know.
Starro waking up
know.
with like that crazy feral child bedhead, sticks, leaves, twigs sticking out, like, what? And then kind of just, letting it dissipate like dreams do. So, 5 seconds later, she doesn't remember or care. But this is Fearing Fate. You can follow me on Twitter at Fearing Fate, where I shitpost random things, thoughts, what's going on with my home renovations, and just angst, a little bit of angst. But Sorrow is a tiefling, child, feral, um, join these ladies, watch one of them get kidnapped through a dimension door, and it's very nonchalant, like, okay, so this is a Tuesday, right? Uh-huh.
That's right. All right, and Vixera.
Hey guys, I am Kirsten, or Myriad. I am playing the High Elf Cleric Vixera, or Vix Vapor Rub. I am an artist. You can find me mostly on Twitter at Myriad_X is my social media handle for all social media platforms. And I'm also the social media manager for Praetors. So when you see a little posty post going out, that's me. Please retweet and like.
Right. And to those who just came in with not heart, may not who we are, I am Duff563 or Praetor. Welcome to the Praetor's Rejects channel. We stream a few nights here on Twitch and over on our YouTube channel. Kind of moving shows back and forth, and a little bit of lull or downtime for a month or so here, because we ramp up and we'll be shutting down in another 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks for GaryCon. And running some shows out there and producing, and then we come back and we hopefully will have some new shows to put on the channel and just make just a few changes here and there, adding some different flares and different types of programming here, just to because we can. We're the Rejects, so why not? But tonight is yes, our Hot Toddies are one of our all female cast games here. You see these ladies above me. Our other one will start back up right first week in April.
April
right?
4th. April 4th.
April 4th. Yeah, Strixhaven with DM Esquire or Mr. Seth Polanski, whether you want to know him or not. And he starts the other group out. And I've got character stuff, but we got to come up with a banner. So I got to work with Kirsten to make that work. Do we have character art for that show or not?
No character art. There are some character art that Seth has pulled from online for the tokens, but obviously that can't be used. So.
I know. Well, then I'm in trouble. Okay. I'm gonna figure something out then, because they won't have faces on their cards that I was gonna make. I was gonna make some kind of magic card looking things to put together for the character. Apparently that goes together. I don't know nothing about it, so I'm just guessing, but apparently it does.
That's Seth's wheelhouse.
Yes, and Seth is busy working on the documentary. So, for Get Magic the Gathering, if you didn't know, that's Seth and his wife Kelly Slagle were the executive producers, editors, all around different sorts of people for Eye of the Beholder, the D&D art documentary that is available. I think it's still on Prime Video and a few other spots. We're going to be trying to twist his arm and having a viewing here on the channel this summer. And since they kind of own the movie, we kind of think we can work that in, and then get them on here to talk about the Magic documentary and what they're doing for that and when we can expect to see that. But nothing solid yet. We've got GaryCon in front of us, and that's kind of been the focus, unfortunately, for me this month. Other than that, like I said, we've got shows here Saturday night. The Strixhaven will start Monday on the 4th. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are kind of up in there streaming wise, but we do have Rhyme of the Frost Maiden podcast. That's Tuesday nights will be they play, and we're way behind on the edits, but Wes Static is taking that over from me, which is a smart move. And he's going to start putting out more episodes on a regular basis to get caught up. And we also have East Texas University, the ETU game. That group plays on Monday nights, and then we edit and put that up on YouTube throughout the week when we get shows from them. So a couple of shows still active there. And then Josh is wrapping up or getting ready to wrap up his Friday night game on YouTube with the Firefly RPG game that's been running, and then I should have this Wednesday should be the last show for Lost Minds of Fandover with the Wednesday artist group. They should finish it up. Trying to get stuff wrapped up for Gary Con, and then we'll come back and figure out the new programming, like I said earlier. But this group, you should have a map in front of you. Make sure, because they have laid waste to the slaver compound in Highport, and have maps and information, and are hot on a trail for Tem, Sorrow's companion, because she wouldn't have it any other way. She had a
And
temper
Jana
tantrum.
She has very few friends, okay? She can probably count like one hand how many friends she has. So, I mean, she cares when one of them gets stolen.
Yep. And then what's that? What did you say, Izra? You said
and
something.
Jana.
Oh,
Well, they think
yeah.
she's alive. Is she alive? Is she not? We don't know. We really don't.
She is alive. She is communicating with us. I feel it in
From
my
the great beyond?
bones.
Uh-huh. From the
You
great
know.
beyond. That's right. So we hope.
I mean,
I am.
I
Not
feel like
hearing
she's
that.
like a cockroach. You know, she's pretty resilient. I don't think much will.
Someone clip that and send that to M. She would find that
Love you,
hilarious.
Em.
Yes.
We
So,
miss you.
yep. They don't like hearing your voice anymore. And we're just getting started with that. But yes, they have laid
Oh,
waste to the slaver compound and went south out of Highport. Actually, no, it didn't go south. Went west.
No, we went
Out the-
west.
Went out the west gate. Make sure I get the directions right.
You know,
Went out
the
west.
Suss Road? Sussy
Yeah,
Road?
Went onto the Suss Road toward the Suss Forest.
I feel
And
like we
came.
need to have a count for how many times Duff like confuses east
Hush it.
and west.
Hush it. Hush it. Hush
In
it.
the corner of the
Sounds good.
screen.
Yeah.
If it was a drinking game, we would get wasted.
We would not be able to play this
Uh,
game.
Cheers.
Or we play better.
Yeah, you could. It might very well. I need to get a couple glasses of wine in me. We don't have no idea what would happen. But yeah, so they went west out the Suss Road, actually impersonating. Well, it's not really impersonating, but somewhat. The quarry officials looking for another place to open up a quarry because they own the quarry in Dark Shelf, but it's under strike right now, so they're kind of not getting any money from it, and they're a little upset. So maybe they think they can open up another one here in the Drakensgrab Hills, which is where their maps and all their indications point that they need to get into and find some type of old abandoned fort or something, some type of compound in the hills that they need to get to, because that's where they believe the caravan that got away from them left a few days before they got out of the slavers compound is headed. And maybe that's also where Jana's at. Maybe. So, but yeah, y'all went out west and you ran into some gnolls who were trying to be, toll givers, the toll road, toll masters. And
The
then
Knoll toll.
the Knoll tolls. And they didn't pay the toll.
I mean,
The Knolls did.
The Knolls played the yeah.
Yeah. The Knolls paid the
we
toll.
we tried to talk to him.
We-
I
we
believe that
countered-offered.
communication was mentioned, and then they were like,
Wait,
they-
but we left off with Masalati trying to fish in that little pond.
She was fishing. Yep. She did some fishing and she got a
I
few pieces of
can-
fish.
Well, hold on, I can expedite that. I still have my little lightning cloud,
Okay.
Oh no.
and that's within my radius of my cloud. So
Okay.
Sarah will be like, I can quickly fish, and like
She just
lightning onto the pond, and then
electrify the whole
fish float
pond.
out.
That's right. Well, the question is, would Moss have had would she have had her line in the water when you did that? And would we
This is
have it?
Fine.
Would
It'll be
Einstein's
fine.
experiments work and the electricity come up
It's
and
not
down the
metal,
pole?
right? It's not metal, right? She'll be fine.
Well, you know how
It's
she
not
plays
metal.
it.
Wooden,
Wooden,
which is fine.
right?
Well, you never
Yeah, it
know.
could be
A
wooden.
wooden pole.
You know.
Yeah, with a string. Probably jack it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
she can fix it.
So, but
Whatever, she's
yeah,
smart.
she got because QB, her baby gelatinous cube, is a little bit of a connoisseur on the seafood side.
It's no longer
uh,
a baby. So it's
He's not a
big
baby
teenager.
anymore, but it's
Well,
her
the
baby,
teenage years
her
of a
baby,
cube.
Yeah, but he's about the size of a, what do we say, a suitcase, big suitcase,
Yeah.
big square suitcase. Yes. So, and he's now in his teenage years, rebellious teenager years.
Just let me know when it gets to the size of like a smart car, then we're in trouble.
It's yeah. So
We might already be in trouble. We just don't know it yet until we wake up with him trying to
She's-
eat
Right.
us.
she's trying to, yes, and Moss is also trying to communicate with an intelligent creature of one.
Hey, Duff, when I
uh-huh.
ping, does QB come off as evil? When I do my little ping thing?
You know what?
Evil.
I don't think anything comes out of him.
I
Okay.
think he's like a neutral because he doesn't
That's
care.
what I'm gonna. Yeah, that's what to say. It depends on his feeling at the time. Let me actually see, what does the cube show? Is
gotta be
yeah, cubes are unaligned. Well, so yeah, the cubes are unaligned, but they do have a god, which I forgot the
Really?
name of the god. Yeah, because the god showed up in Out of the Abyss. I don't want to give the module away, but there's a god.
They're smart enough to worship a god, but not to talk.
I'm just I to tell you, there is an ooze god in the Sword
Okay.
Coast, but now in this realm, in Greyhawk, that's actually, I'd have to look at the Grognards. Anybody watching? I don't know if there's an ooze god in this dimension. But do gods not, maybe they multi-span dimensions? Y'all have had some success reaching y'all. Most of the time it's a busy signal. But and then does the drow, she worships, who was it, yours? I forgot, because it's not Loth.
Macabre.
That's right, because this drow, but it's afraid of spiders. So drow, yeah, that's Hal Drow. Okay, I say
you
drow.
would get a ping. You would get a ping off of my little displacer kitten.
That you would.
She's chaotic evil.
She's chaotic, yes.
Oh, but she's so cute and cuddly.
But she's more chaotic lately than she is evil.
Okay.
So,
yes,
because her allegiances did change. So yes, so Vixera has a displacer kitty, not a displacer cat, a displacer kitty.
little.
She's little.
Kitten.
Called the bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah. So that's what's happening. And I'm sorry I have to look over here because I've got a stream showing up on another machine. So just checking in. But that is where we're at. We're gonna give you a rest because I'm assuming after the fight we were setting up camp. Yeah, because we just had a dream. So that's right. So let me check 1 second. Did we have any visitors in the night? No, we did not. So there you go. So we can have a long rest.
Woo.
Bam.
I
And
that's
that's and there. Yeah, thank you. I was wondering what she's rolling. Those are her portents. All right, so you got a 13 and a 4. 13 and a 4. Don't
I like it. I like
and-
some variety.
Yeah, reset your inspirations to 1. So, that is where we picked up. That's right. The only other thing we had on the deal was that the Tiefling had another visitor while in Highport. Another dream state hit you from a where is it? Story.
Tiefling, wolf god type of thing.
Hall
Yeah,
of
the-
Hellbound Heart.
Yeah, the Hall of Hell. Yeah, how did you remember that? Did I say that to y'all? What the hell?
I write things down, Duff.
Golly.
He is our note
Yeah,
taker.
that's right. So,
As
Yes.
Mayathon.
as Mayatheon, has a thing for tieflings, and tieflings have a thing for this dude, and that they want him killed. This thing terrorizes tieflings, even though we never knew that there were tieflings in Orth in this world, but apparently there are.
Well, because they're getting
knew?
killed off so quickly, you
Who
never
knew?
see them.
And so y'all were, yeah, you knew he was, apparently he's in this area somewhere. Go figure. So that was on your radar, but you were headed out. Let me bring up the old map that I have for y'all. You were headed out west, you knew that there was a town that you were headed toward, just on the southern side of the Sus Forest in the lower part of the hills area here on the map, called Finral. Whoa, hello. Lawful Stupid RPG. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the Rejects. Thank you for coming in. I hope y'all had a wonderful session tonight. I hope it was lawful. And I hope it was stupid. So there you go. It fits right in with us here at the Rejects. So, and we're just getting started. So, yeah, you're headed to Finral. You haven't really seen much in the way of, other than the Knoll tolls, the toll road. That's where we're going to pick up the action. And it's the morning time. You had your rest. Sorrow had a visit in the night again. What are we doing? What's the plan?
To get back in our wagon and keep heading on the road.
Yeah.
Arvado.
Arvado. So fancy.
Yeah.
Glad you had an epic session. Yeah, well, you're trying to find a way. So you've got a couple of roads that do kind of begin, into the hills, but you need to try to veer back somehow east to get to the Slave Road, which shows the path that the caravans take to get to the next destination point. That's what your map's telling you.
Do you have the other map? Yeah, do you have the other map with the roads on it?
I knew y'all were going to ask me.
That's the good one.
It is the good one.
So there was, let me see, the DM version. Hold on. Yeah, I do. This is gonna, all right, because, yeah, but this one shows all the stuff that you're not supposed to know about.
You showed it to us, and that's your
why
fault.
we like it.
I know. No. Let me remove my zero here. So let me shrink this. So here's Anna's map. Coming back to y'all. Come on.
Yeah, that's what
There
we
you go.
like.
Yeah. So
we should probably go along Cave Road.
So you've come
Not
down.
even get to Finral.
Yeah, you went south and went. You know what? So Anna's map is so much more detailed. What I have, and I can't really show it to y'all because I didn't cut it out of the PDF, but it was an older map, was with the Slaver module, and their map shows the road goes out west, and then from there you have to find a road back in. So that's what we're doing. Anna's maps, I think her map actually goes, goes a few more years ahead. That the showing of this. So y'all went out west and know that you need to turn back east to the Drakensglab Hills. You're still in them. So this whole area, even with the forest, then the Sus Forest of the hills do kind of merge.
Can you mark on the map approximately where we are right now?
Hell, I don't. You think I know that? You're crazy. Hey, you
All
know
I know
what?
is we went west.
You've gone west. We're gonna say you got into part of the forest line. See what's interesting. God, I wish I had this map to show y'all how this thing. What's happening over here? We've got some follows. Thank you for the follows. As you find out that yes, the DM's lost. We're dealing with multiple maps. Lands of the. I'm trying to see if I can cut one real quick. Homage. If it's.
So we haven't gotten to Fenrir yet.
No, you have not. You're headed that way.
Okay.
Oh, thank the Lord. Here it is. If it'll bring it up here, I will copy it and bring it into Fantasy Grounds real quick. Is it not going to show me to me? Oh, you really? No, maps. Here it is.
Spoke too soon, huh?
No, I got it. Hey now. Don't be giving me no lip. Campaign, rise up to the slave
he'll
lords.
push the PTSD buttons.
I will. Okay.
I have no PTSD. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Isra does.
Okay. Yeah, Isra does. That's right. So we go assets.
I'm sorry. That is not a me
campaign.
problem.
Oh boy. All right, 1 second here. Come on. Get rid of this map. Take it out. Thing here, and we refresh the screen. Oh, I love this. I love the way it does that. Create an image record. Here it is in all its glory. The map that I'm using that goes along with the old school map. And let me send it to y'all. Here it comes. You have to zoom in a little bit.
Wow.
All right. Okay, yeah, guys, zoom in. It's an older map. Okay. So
Okay.
what you're seeing is that y'all went out Highport and went out the West Gate. Well, okay. It all is south. This is, man, you talk about where they were, when they were creating stuff back in the day, man, there was just not a lot of continuity.
No,
They just
I
kind
would
of,
say this
they're
is
just
different.
throwing shit wherever.
yeah, they do. And there's actually not a damn thing about Finral anywhere. Even though it's got a map and there's Lost Finral, which I totally missed that on the map. So we're just saying that y'all are, you know
No,
what?
they have Finral on there.
I know.
It's like
It's on
almost due
there.
west of Highport.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
They
know.
just
not
don't
in the
show any
same
roads.
spot
It just
that
shows
it
the
is.
rivers.
I just got roads, and you're headed out west. You're headed on a road east out of Highport toward Finral.
West.
I made a
West.
road. Okay, I made a
Shut
road.
up.
Okay.
West.
Okay.
Okay, so okay. How we roll here, folks. Hey, I don't need any side seat
Okay,
drivers.
so we're
Anyway.
heading towards Fenrir right now.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we would stay on the path because that's where we
Mhm.
know we have to go.
You do.
I thought we wanted to go south.
You do want to head.
Towards-
You've got to head south sometime because that's where the map tells you that the
I see it
Yeah.
on this one now. Okay, so
Right.
we're gonna have to cut through the Sus Forest then to get to Fenrir.
that is correct.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this on here and let me bring this map back up again. But you are, we made a road, went out.
Duff, I am proficient in cartography, so I should be able to extrapolate from the map that we found from the slavers, like when we should turn south through the forest.
Well, the map they have is just kind of showing a caravan route that head out at south of Highport into the hill area, and it's somewhere that you have to. Golly, I hate the way they've done. Is there a toggle? Let me turn the toggle off. Please tell me I can. Oh, much better. I can figure it out sooner or later. Okay, so there's our road. Okay, you like that? This is professionalism right here. But somewhere right there north of what is Mount Drakenkopf, which is an active volcano.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, and y'all will have felt that the tremoring. Every now and then you do. There's been an earthquake or two. So. Y'all felt it also. You got some of that when y'all were underground in the temple. There was some shaking and stuff several times. That is now you're feeling it out here. So, and you can actually see smoke rising from the mountain range way off in the distance south. So,
It's like Mount Doom.
something like that. So,
Not
anyway,
terrifying at all.
you're headed west toward Fenrir, but somewhere along the way you're gonna have to turn back in to some type of path or find a way to head back inward into the hill areas, deep into the hills.
So do we want to go ahead and for sure stop in Fenrir and maybe see if we can get better maps of the area?
What do we know of Fenrir? Do we know? Have we heard anything like while we were in Highport?
I will allow everybody except Sorrow. Just roll me. Let's see. What do we want to do? Where y'all were checking information and all that. Perception or insight, something that just kind of, listening to stuff. Sorrow can make it with advantage. Sorrow's.
What about me?
Well, you're underground. You're from underground, so you're just standard. Your standard roll. So an insight's fine. Yeah, look.
Insight, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Insight's fine. Just trying to pick up on information. Okay, so fine. They're all gonna kick my booty with this roll here.
Iser's average.
Oh, and that's right, Moss. I've got a roll. So Moss, yeah, Moss is busy with her boy. So Finral, as a one of the little bit bigger encampment settlements, not actually a real town. You're finding out that most of this area that is patrolled heavily in orc territory, half orcs. Half orcs were a big thing, part of the Greyhawk area. They weren't a race back in the day, or at least a playable race with 1 and 2E and that stuff. But this is humanoid area, this whole area of the Pomars. But Finral is made up of humanoids, as in some humans, goblins, hobgoblins. It's a mix, just like Highport. And a lot of these area towns or anything you're seeing in this area, which would be called the north and western part of the Pomars, that is prevalent. There are some patrols that move up and around that are going to be made up a contingent of half orc, orcs, and humans that kind of just patrol the road just to kind of keep some semblance of peace, because this is coming actually from the Orc King, who controls this area and is responsible. The last couple of Orc Kings, and this one particularly, was responsible for actually getting Highport to be somewhat civilized in its day. And but what Finral is definitely cannot be considered a civilized town. Not even close. But there will be humanoids living there.
Okay.
So we'd probably be tolerated at least.
You remember you now are going to be, something that you'll be feared, if not just avoided, because most drow, but they're feared.
Okay, that works.
You're going to be a spectacle because you are above ground, and you are now riding with a tiefling, who is rare. And
actually, Sarah was going to use her disguise kit.
Okay.
To kind of change the color of her skin, of her
Okay.
face.
You would
So
think
she
that
looks
would be
more like an
smart.
elf.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you've
Well, I mean-
survived out in the wild enough
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah.
She's learned, urge her
Product
life,
of
whatever.
wolf rearing. Yep.
If you
the other
need help
ones-
with that, I am also good at doing disguises, and I would be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Okay.
So
I mean,
are we breaking camp? I'm assuming, and continue on to Finral.
Yes.
Okay. Where's my Western Pomars? Okay, so, yes, you have the hills. You know that there was a river that's flowed, and it's called the Jewel River, that flows into the hill area, and you're in the Sus Forest. You have seen from time to time a few travelers coming, walking, or a wagon or two going back and forth. You've seen a few huts or makeshift, building types, off in the distance in a field. Looks like some of this back in the day, or, it's still what looks at some type of farming, but a lot of it was, but most of it's overgrown now. But you can see that the area is definitely lush with herbivores, deer, rabbits. What's descriptions? Look, thanks, Loco. We will be flying tonight after the game. We will fly a little bit on War Thunder. But yes, so but you can see that there's lots of remnants of villages, what used to be, because this area was decimated quite some time ago by the orc invasions, and nothing much was left to stand. So there's a few ruins and a few makeshift hovels, all that kind of stuff. But and you have definitely seen a few kobolds, orcs. You definitely saw gnolls that were setting up camp there and just, at the wrong time, wrong place type deal. That's about it. Yeah, that's really kind of all you're seeing along the way. Until as you're getting closer, you'll see the telltale signs of some type of encampment or settlement, unless you're going to veer off beforehand. That'll show, a makeshift village of some sort, wooden structures, hovels, hides. It's not just, one set of buildings. It's multiple types, which will exactly kind of what you saw in Highport in the different areas for the different tribes that were living in Highport. Humans kind of make more of a little more solid structure, where other ones just kind of throw up something, or they'll take, by force. But here is a small, encampment village type that you believe is Finral. What's left of it.
So, should we... I'm like debating whether or not I think we should go into the encampment or not.
I think we make our own separate camp outside within viewing distance.
Do we need supplies? Do we need more food for the horses or for ourselves?
You'll need some stuff. You need some stuff for the horses and all. You can't hurt on that. I've only spent, let's say, what did we say? It was going to be a couple weeks to get to, if you had gone south, to get to what you believe on the map. So it's been a few days. This, we're being a little lax on timing. So.
Okay, I stocked us up on 30 days worth of stuff for horses.
Then you're fine. Then you don't need it. Yeah, if you did. Now, I'll allow that. Well, like I wasn't going to anyway. Your main thing is trying to find instructions, a path, road, or is there some type of way, a guide, something to get you into the hills, because you're not certain. Your map doesn't really show what you have. It didn't show anything in this area about what the hell's going on.
Does it look like there are any kind of like traders, merchants, like I think it might be a good idea to go talk to them to see how they traverse the lands to sell their wares.
I love that idea.
Or we could just purchase a map from someone who might be selling a map.
I think we definitely need to purchase another map. Hopefully a better map of the area that we can put the caravan route against. But talking to other merchants to see how they are navigating the Pomarge, I think is really smart. I don't think we should park our Vardo inside, because we're just gonna get stuff jacked. If we park far enough away, at least hopefully we can see somebody coming. And Vix, I think you and one person as a bodyguard goes in, and then the other three stay and guard the Vardo and the horses.
I'll take the little one with me. Sorrow. She's beefy.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at this map, and you would have found it. We're back on my old school map that I'm using for reference and all that. If you're traveling and got closer to Finral, so dirt roads at this what you're seeing for traveled roads are at best packed dirt roads. Okay, that's about as good as it gets in most places, and there are going to be multiple ones that show signs of water runoff, and need extra help with wagons and the horsing. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. There's going to be plenty of hazards along the way. And there's been some upkeep on some areas, and other places it's a mess. But the line that surrounds the hills, that's kind of is actually a road. I'm looking at this correctly on this map, but you see that this road kind of, you don't know it goes that way, but you see one that's headed south as you're getting closer to Finral. That makes sense.
So the line that's like south, like that's a wrap, like
that's
going around
that wraps around.
A road.
That's a road. Yes.
But we essentially need to, so we could travel down that road, but the problem would be getting into the hills.
That you don't know that's correct.
Okay.
Correctamundo.
So we need to find. Okay.
You're gonna know. You're gonna need to find a guide. You're gonna need to find a guide or somebody who knows the area to get you into there.
Table talk real quick, just for the people who are new to our stream. You want to watch the chat on the Fantasy Grounds overlay, because we talk shit in there all the time. So if we start laughing when Duff is explaining something, it's probably over there.
It's not because Duff's funny. It's because we're funny.
They're entertaining themselves while I ramble. Okay. So
I was just saying it felt like I was the last one picked on the dodgeball team. It's fine. She's just gonna leave me over here. That's fine. I'm not scary enough to go into the encampment, I guess.
Well, you're squishy. Iser strong and beefy, so we want to make sure that
That's fair.
Iser protects the Vardo with you and Maslany, and then Sorrow's beefy, and I am
a little squishy.
I've got a lot of spells.
I'm imagining.
Are you not wearing armor? You've got to be wearing armor, right?
I have armor on. I've got 17 AC. Okay. I'm good.
Oh, see, you're fine. Mine's 12.
That's why you're staying at the Vardo with Iser.
And she's got her vapors rub. Okay, so she just applies that a little bit on the chest, and she's good. Vicks vapor rub.
That's why I have the booby window to apply the Vicks vapor rub.
Yeah,
right here. Tactical situation. So yeah, I'm gonna take Sorrow with me, and I'm gonna go into the little settlement encampment and probably try to kind of steer clear of like the goblins and the hobgoblins, and try to talk to some of the human, like maybe merchants, whoever who might know the area a bit well, who might have more connections, to see if we might. Well, be able to
you
find
are met
a
by
map and a guide.
You're met by some hobgoblin guards. When you're coming into the road, you're going to see that there are some guards stationed, kind of watching. There's always, in kind of camp, you would expect it. There's going to be guards that kind of protect, their stuff, their kin, their peoples, their community. So are you going to try to bypass them, or you... Before you can get into town, you're going to have to see them.
I don't want to try to bypass them because,
well,
I'm not
technically we could
within a title settlement.
Well, we could. Sorrow does have a spell that allows a group to pass without a trace in an area.
Well, I guess.
I'm gonna say maybe
in the middle of the
try
day,
to play this one straight up and just try to gain access. Say we're looking to purchase some wares, talk to some merchants.
That's fine
so
too. If you want to do the talky thing and the diplomacy thing and the adult grown-up thing, sure. Go ahead.
Worst comes
to
worst, we could have you summon your little wolf friend and rain hellfire on everyone. But
I could turn into a bear.
I do love a good bear. I'm a fan of the bear thing. We're gonna put that off. We're gonna hold that in our head. We're gonna hold that plan. We're definitely gonna use it later. I love it. but we're gonna try diplomacy first.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just be here ready to bear out.
Love it. So yeah, we'll approach the
Mhm.
hobgoblins.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
try to
You
gain
get fairly
access.
close, and you see them. They look, a couple other smaller wagons, or what you see. Someone's bringing in maybe a hunter, some type, a couple scrawny humans, and they've got a couple hares. Looks like they've got more rats than they do hares. And that's what looks like maybe on the menu tonight is rat stew. But yeah, so they check them out and give them a nod. A couple others they recognize coming by, but then as they see you approaching, you've got looks like a contingent of 3 of them. You can kind of see them grip their spears or their swords that they have belted at their waist, and they're looking at y'all and kind of nodding and pointing and let you get close. But then this hobgoblin, holds up his hand to motion for you to stop. And in this very broken common, you make out, basically he's asking, what's your business here? Why are you here? Grr. That's my hobgoblin.
I'm gonna say, hello. Hi. We're just here to buy stuff to find
What you
guide
buy?
through the mountains.
What you want?
Some supplies for our horses, and we need an extra wheel for our wagon just in case. Some rations, and a map, maybe.
What's a map? No.
It's a drawing of the world.
They all kind of are looking at each other, kind of looking at you more in the
I
sense
smell
of,
very mentholy.
well, yeah, they smell, but they're looking.
I could use some Druidcraft to make it smell like death.
Death and decay.
It's up,
Death and decay.
but they're more looking at how tasty she might be.
She smells like death and decay.
They're looking at you, and they're kind of staring at you.
That way.
Yeah, the Vicks. It's the Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, it's the menthol.
It is who she is.
We have, what you want again?
Oh, this is how it's gonna be. Okay. We need rations for us and our horses, an extra wheel for our wagon, and a map, maybe. And we wanted to talk to someone who may be able to guide us through the mountains.
Just a quick note. How many goblin gnolls are there?
They're hobgoblins. There's 3 here in the guard, but you're going to see. So behind them is going to be an encampment of maybe 100 or so individuals, mix and match, mostly kind of keeping it's like New York City, they keep their distance from each other. They don't look.
Burrows.
Yeah. You can see that there's squad, they're not kind of mixed up little sections of them, but in the center area, you're
no threatening to eat livers. Okay, I got it.
yeah.
All right, I'm understanding that now. If it's a small group, maybe I could intimidate.
But in the center of what you can consider maybe this, encampment, there's a couple of structures that you can hear. Definitely has got to be some type of tavern, because what's a place without a tavern or a place to buy a drink? But most of this is squalor, mud ruckers. You see lots of hides being tanned, or set out to dry.
Are there any like a guard patrol group or anything within
There's
sight?
several. This is what's in front of you. There's definitely a guard group that looks at this entrance, but you will see that there are a few others that are interspersed, moving around.
These gnolls are not that guard patrol group. That's what I'm trying to
No,
understand,
these are
right?
hobgoblins. They're not gnolls. They're hobgoblins.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Hobgoblins. Okay.
They are on their own.
Basically, we don't have to talk to them. We could just bypass them, just walk past, not give them the time of day, and go on about our business. Is what I'm thinking.
You're talking to him right now.
I don't want to talk talk to them anymore. I'm about to walk off. Sarah lost interest like 2 words ago. I'm so sorry. It's like
Vix
it's
has
either
no
bear
control
time
over
Vix,
or
feral
just
child,
ignore.
Vix,
so
Vix,
she's
would
gonna
you
walk
make me,
off.
Vix, would you make me a perception roll?
Oh no. Duff, did you see what I typed in chat?
I borrowed my spike. Yeah. Well, okay. So, okay, make me a perception roll there, Izra.
I got a dirty 20.
I saw what you said. Well, you see that, yeah. So what you're seeing is that Sorrow has lost interest and is looking like she's about ready. Okay, yeah, Izra, you have no idea what's happening because you're too far off. But so yeah, so yeah, you basically see. Oh, you're going to use your inspiration. Okay.
When
You
I
see
see
Sorrow's
that-
about to walk past them.
When I see Sorrow kind of about to like move out of arm's reach of me, I kind of just grab the back of her little the fur that's strewn across her shoulder, and I go to the hobgoblins. We'll be in and out very quickly. We just need to get what we came here for. We don't want any trouble.
No trouble.
No trouble.
And he points to this, building that's kind of there. Smoke coming out of a stack somewhere, and you see a few individuals kind of come in and out of it. You'll go there.
I'm gonna nod to them, and then I'm gonna kind of let Sorrow go and let her kind of walk ahead of me.
You kind of see them smacking their lips
Keep
as
an
you
eye
walk
on her.
by. They're kind of,
Do they follow them after
No,
they
no. They
pass
watch.
by?
They kind of turn and they turn their backs to what they're supposed to be doing as they watch the two of them walk by. But then they turn around, slap each other around a little bit or something like that. Typical hobgoblin-esque. Maybe they were joking. They
Listen.
could have taken them out, and could have eaten. Nobody would have known the difference. Something like that. Because I don't think either one of y'all speak Goblin. So
No.
yeah. So you wouldn't have known what they were saying.
Such a useful language.
Listen, there's no use in being so scared for them. They are both, well, I don't know about the tiefling, but they're both very capable ladies, and they can take care of themselves. There's no need to, watch their every move or whatever it is you're doing right now.
I don't know
So
if you
was
know
Shanna.
if you saw what a spyglass is, West. I don't know if you would. I guess maybe you would down
Well,
in Underdark.
she's very intently staring at them, so I'm assuming that she is looking at them.
Yeah, you're not used to
regardless of what she's
Izra.
doing.
Yeah, the Izra mother syndrome that she has.
Mm-mm.
So yeah,
Helicopter mom.
yeah, pretty soccer mom. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
know.
Jana. Jana is also super capable, and she is trapped somewhere being tortured and hunting us.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't hear anything. I don't see anything. You are
West.
like losing it or something.
Would
She
you
lost
have
it.
considered your sister as a capable person?
Oh, absolutely. More capable than me.
And what happened to her?
She got eaten alive, apparently, and no one tried to help her.
True.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to use that to make my point, but even capable people need backup. And I am not going to let somebody else get jacked on my watch. It's just not going to happen. So if you can keep an eye out for, someone coming up on the camp, Moss is doing her trappy thing that she does. And I look over, good job, Moss. And
She's
then
yeah,
I'm
she got QB. She's no, keeps pulling, keeps trying to grab him, put him back, and he just kind of slides over. He's messing with something, and no, QB, and she's going over there, moving him back to something. Stay here, and it just kind of shivers there, and then also starts to move somewhere else, and she's dealing with the petulant teenager right now. You know it. So
We also had her setting up maybe like
she can do the
perimeter
camp.
type alarms. with,
Okay.
like string and bells.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and some alerts, alarm deals.
So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you can help me, just keep an eye out to make sure nobody comes up on us. This is the area where I will be focusing on to try and keep an eye on them, and also keep an eye out for anyone who might approach from that direction.
Okay. I am just saying that obsessing over things is not ever going to make them any better.
But it makes me feel better. And she's like, she's got the spyglass in her hands, and she's like twisting, and you can tell like she's very anxious. Yes, it makes me feel better.
Does it? I mean, you are holding that thing with a death grip right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. How about I pay attention to that and you pay attention to this? Just for a little bit.
No. And then she puts the spyglass back up to her eye.
I will stand in front of it.
Ooh, what?
Quest.
Yes.
She takes deep. Could you please not stand in front of the spyglass?
I could, but I think you are not listening at all. Does it make you feel better to sit here and watch their every move? Or would it make you feel better to be occupied somewhere else, doing something else, maybe more productive or something? I don't know. You could collect twigs. I don't care.
I need some control over them not being here. I need to be able to see when they're coming back into the perimeter, and I need you to move. And then she's gonna go and like climb on top of the Vardo and use the spyglass up there.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's really mature up there. I hope you're happy.
Oh, you two are so gonna get along. Oh my.
You see a lone finger extend itself up in the air.
I have no idea what that means. I do not know what that means. I don't know what you're doing. That makes no sense to me.
One of something.
I guess I should learn that from Jana, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably.
Problem.
Probably. That's right. Oh boy. So, okay. So Rose, you just kind of kick the dirt and go.
I will let her do her helicopter momming in peace.
So and be fair too. So you remember you spent some time. You came into the group in the downtime that they were in Highport. So you have seen this some already. This is not new to you, just so you know. Yeah. So you have seen her being troubled by Jana's, and then all of a sudden the voices in her head, but she has this mother complex, if you want to call it, whatever it is.
It's my way around her being like so overprotective, and then also like really obsessed with this person I've never met before. I'm like, hey, is this really beneficial for you? And she could just be like, I need this. But like,
she does, and you've also seen that Sorrow's petulant. She's just as bad as a teenager because she is a teenager, and so headstrong and doesn't listen to things and knows everything that's always correct and very impatient. So okay, so while that was happening, back to our companions in Finral, y'all walk past the guards into an onslaught of there's filth everywhere. There's not much in the way of what we call sanitation in this town. Looks like things are just piled up, or there's a couple areas that maybe are just right outside, and a couple of fields where they just throw stuff and it's, it's burn piles, but you can see definitely some type of public structure in front of you, and you're not quite certain. You think it's a tavern or maybe a place, where they serve something edible. Doesn't smell like it. I promise you that. And you will see some of the encampment areas a little bit more clear. As you get closer, might be a few kind of stalls, shops. But once again, you're not seeing a professional business being run here of any sorts, without a doubt.
Of the how many stalls are there like that?
We'll say
with humans,
we'll say half a dozen.
Humans.
Okay, so you're going to see the definitely you can tell where the human ones are at, because they at least have some semblance of of working order here. There might be a couple of goblins that have set up shop, and they're got a spit, and they got some rats, or maybe there's a couple of rabbits, and and they're spinning them, and they're trying to sell, it looks like some type of, they keep hearing a burger. You don't know what it is, a burger, and they get some bread. It looks a little moldy, and they got some meat, and they're going to slap it together, and you can maybe see a tail sticking out of one of the patties, or a foot, and they sell them.
OSHA violation.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna look for like one of the human. Like I'm gonna kind of walk around, meander around the stalls.
You'll see that you could see that. You'll see that
Sora
past.
wants to kind of wander around. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on her as well.
I'd help you.
But I'm gonna try to find like a human.
You will see one
for a man.
Okay, there are a couple. It looks like one is a tanner. That is definitely some pelts, type.
Someone who would know the land.
Yeah, would kind of know the land. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yep.
I'm gonna go up to him.
Yep. The old Hob is his name. Old Hob.
Hello.
Looks it is a male. Okay. Okay. I didn't see that. Did we needed a bio break soon? Do we need one soon here in a second? Okay. Just checking. Okay. So I don't pay attention. Oh my Lord. I'm not paying attention. I got too many chat windows up. Yeah. So Hobbs got himself a little makeshift one of, would have been some type of a little building, thatch roof on it. And he's some pelts on the front. He's inside, and he's working on doing some scraping on some type of skin, covered in filth, but missing a couple teeth. Kind of looks at you when you walk in, kind of barks at you.
I'm gonna bark back.
Yeah. I help you for.
I was looking for someone who might be able to take us through the Drakensgrab hills.
What for? Why would you want to go there for?
We are
You don't look like a hunter to me.
Oh no, I don't do any of that.
No shit.
I'm from the quarry over in Darkshell. I'm here looking for more land, possibly more workers, but we're mostly looking to set up another operation over here. And we thought, a quarry.
Hold on one second. I need an intelligence roll.
Oof.
That's a big word from him. What's a quarry? What?
Q-U-A-R-R-Y. That's 6
what?
letters.
It's a bit. He gives you the
quarry,
1 finger salute.
A quarry, it's where you go down and you mine in the earth for. Like,
mine. Yeah, I know mine. Yeah,
mine.
Yeah, mine. Yeah.
Yes. 4 letters. So
that's right. 4 letters. Don't go over 4.
That's the max.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have a quarry, a mine over in Dark Shelf, and we're looking to
Never heard of
have another. Yeah, it's a far ways away, and we're looking
Okay.
to set one up. You know,
Why don't you
maybe
go
in this
back there
area.
then?
No. And we are looking for someone who can guide us through
Love it.
the hills, and we would pay them, of course.
Oh, now you got his attention. He stopped. What? Hey? How much?
Pay, yes. Hold on. $5 a day.
he, he he coughs so loud and loses and all that. You see a tooth fly out. It's so hard, flies right out. Think hits the ground. Oh, yeah, I'm your man. What? No, yeah, I'm a. Yeah, you caught him off guard with that, and he stands up just immediately. The knives and tools he had built on him, they just all fall to the ground. And spits his hand and wiping it all off in his smock, which just makes it even worse. And he sticks his old hand out there. Hobbs the man. Hobbs your man.
No,
Kraken's my game.
no. Sarah comes up to Vix. It's like, I don't know a lot about that, but I do know something about smart people, and he doesn't seem like smart people.
Oh, I wasn't. Do you have any qualifications?
It's too big of words. Too big.
Yeah, he's looking at.
Can you
What?
prove that you know the land and that
Where do you
you'll
think
be
I
able to
got all
guide us?
these?
I'm getting beat.
Nope. I killed him myself. Tracked him myself.
Prove
This is
it.
my-
You know the
This
mountain.
is this is my businesses.
Businesses.
The key here is that you need to guide us there.
If you can find a better
Unlocked.
one, let me know.
You get paid after you've guided us through the mountains.
Where are you going? Where you want to go?
Where did we want to go again? Table talk.
Well, you've got
Stonehenge.
a spot on the map that you want to go to, but it's you've heard and the discussion talks about a fort, the old fort, but there's no name for it or whatever that you've been able to discern. So I don't think so.
Is it by Stonehenge or no? I don't know why I
No,
keep thinking that
no.
word. That
That's
name
no,
sounds
yeah.
familiar.
So it is. I'm trying to think. The old fort. Did the old fort have a name? I'm trying to look real quick.
I thought it was just called like the Drakensgrab Fort.
It's
or
just
something.
it's just an old. It was just an old human fort. That was there monitoring. Orc move. It was just part of the structure, but it was overrun. Quite some time ago. But
Yeah, I'm gonna
Mm.
tell him. We're looking. There's this old fort that we've heard of. That we heard. There's. It's rich and plentiful in minerals and such in the land that we're interested in. Scoping out for our mind. So yeah, if you'd be
Oh.
able to lead us at least in the direction, that
sure.
would be great.
He goes, which way? And so do you have a map to show him where you're wanting to go?
Well, we're
I
looking
I
for-
would have had the. Well, I would have had the. So what kind of map did we get? We had like
You
the
had
trade
a-
routes, right?
Just a
The-
general area map, but less than what this information is on with the map I've shown you. Very, there's been no map, and you have not found anything or anybody that's documented much of this area. And it's because it's not going to be. You have, tried in Highport, and orcs don't give a shit, and most humans don't travel that deep anyway. You're finding out that your caravans go that way, and the slavers go that way, posing as trade caravans. Their talk that they a lot of the caravan routes would head out, going toward there is on the coastal eastern coastal town. It's called Blue, which is kind of over, and then there's Stoneheim. Yes, which is a town that is on the far side, southern side of the Pomarge. Kaylin Lekos, I don't think y'all would know. I don't think that's supposed to be documented there. I'll check. Need to find out if that would actually be shown there. But yeah, most of this is strictly orc territory.
Yeah, so I would when he asked about the map, I'd be like, yeah, actually that's we also were looking to purchase a map if one either you or another trade merchant might have one.
No map here. We just know we know the land. I know the land. I've lived here my whole life. Well, maybe my whole life. I don't really know how old I am. How old am I, Hob? I forget.
I kind of like Hob. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of like him too.
I'm a liking kind. I'm a liking sort.
I'm not there.
Yeah, no, you're not.
So I'm gonna say, the rest of my party is outside of the settlement. You'd have to talk to, our leader, Isra, and she'll kind of approve of you or not. I'm throwing this on Isra.
I'll ping.
But
Prove what?
I'll ping
I
you.
approve. I told you I can take you wherever you want to go.
she's a
Ooh.
warrior. I don't know if you know, but she's very
How the hell would I know
anxious.
her?
What if we have him prove himself by finding Isra and the other girls? If he's such a good tracker.
By finding
wanna
them?
I mean,
do you want to go
I
on
don't think
a
we're very hard to
hunt to
find,
prove
you know.
yourself? Hob?
What? Prove myself for what?
It's very easy. You find a tall lady with dark brown hair, curly brown hair, and curls, and that's it.
In this town, you want me to find
she
her?
has to answer to Isra.
Her name's Isra. She's around the settlement. She's not necessarily here in the settlement.
He's gonna go. You're pulling my leg, right?
Can you just do it to appease the tiny pink tiefling?
The pink what?
The horned one.
She's disguised, isn't she?
Oh, she's disguised. Shit. What do you look like again?
Yeah. Trying to look like a wood elf.
Just to appease the wood elf.
He's kind of confused. You want me to do what again? Find your own companion?
I'm gonna message.
You don't
him
know
and
where
be
you
like,
left her?
I'm gonna message him and be like, she's outside of the settlement on a bardo. Just walk straight out of the gate or whatever it is into the
And you're hired.
settlement.
Okay. Whatever. Sure. I'm your man. Hobbs your man. Kraken's my game.
I'm gonna
Are we
give
going?
Sora a little thumbs up. Be like, yep,
Yeah,
you lead the way. Go ahead. You gotta find Isra.
Yeah. So yeah, so he gets he takes off his smock, and he puts on definitely hunting gear. He's got definitely a sword, it looks like a bow that definitely, looks very well taken care of, and a couple of nice, very sharp knives. Puts on a pelt jacket and kind of gets going on, and he says, "Follow me." And he walks outside and he closes the door, and kind of wraps a string around the handle and all that, thinking that's kind of the locking deal. And
Top-notch security.
yeah, he kind of looks up to you, and he smells you a little bit, and then he looks at
Menthol.
Sorrow. Yeah, and he, oh yeah, okay, wolf, huh? Okay, and he licks his finger. Yeah, well, hold on now, I gotta get there. He licks his finger, and he's feeling and all that, and then he kind of gets down and he picks up some dirt, which is more like mud, but it's kind of, he looks at it and feels it and all that and tastes it a little bit. That's cow. And then he drops it and he kind of and he starts heading out the east gate. Follow me.
What about our shopping list?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
And he walks right by the goblins, you know, and you know, he gives them the eye, you know, and they watch the two of y'all, and he you kind of see him just shake his head, you know, just ever so subtle. And he gets outside the gate, then he looks down and he kind of looks at y'all's boots, shoes that you're wearing, whatever they are. And he looks and he just kind of puts his hands together, measuring, and he kind of down to your feet and looks a little bit. And he goes, "You came this way, didn't you?" And he just kind of starts following tracks toward wherever y'all's encampment's at.
This guy's good.
Super
Eyes
skeptical.
on the Bardo. Use the spyglass.
Yeah, you're gonna see the spyglass.
behind-
Spyglass, you're gonna see this dude come walking out. Yeah, you know, let's say
Behind Hob is Vix is just giving a thumbs up to Izra.
yeah, yeah, and and then he stops for a little bit more, you know, holds his finger up, and and he points, and he's pretty good at this, you know.
Sarah is going to try to use all of her druid craft
Yeah,
to
baby.
make him get lost. She will change direction of the wind, change the scent of everything, anything in her power to just no.
I like
She
Hob.
doesn't like him whatsoever.
Vix is really into this.
And on that note, we'll take a break. Yeah, we'll take. Yeah, so apparently Sorrow has got it in for old Hob.
I don't like him.
Poor
Okay,
Hob.
so poor old Hob, man, you know,
Poor
he's just trying to make a living, and he got some gold, some gold coins in front of him, man. That's the most he's seen in quite some time. But let's do that. Take a break. And intermission video. Even though our schedule that you'll see here, folks, is quite wrong. Half the shows are dark now. We will update it after GaryCon. But enjoy the drive-through intermission that goes along with it, because we worked really hard on that. But we'll be back here in 5-10 minutes. Grab a drink, bio break, and we'll resume the tomfoolery with Hob. You know, I don't know how else you can look at it that way, but we'll see if Sorrow can fool the old Hob man. So we'll be right back.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're going to have shirts made. I got to get their portraits all put together, and we're going to have merchandise.
Oh my god.
This is going to be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses, we don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain. But I only wanted This mountain is reserved for patrons. But it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats. But I am a patron. Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you? I'd like 2 of those, please. Hot dogs? Yes, sir. And 3 of those, and 1 of those, and 5 bars of these, and a cup of that nice hot liquid. Coffee. Coming right up. Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material. You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir? Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside. They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the Goodies Machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go? One more time? What, one more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. bar, shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh God.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, da doom. Doom, da doom, da doom. Doom, da doom. Doom, doom, da doom, doom. Da doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doomy, doomy, doomy. Doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen, let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a... Ooh, it's going for the...
Deception for a horse?
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe, you know, it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out its tongue and it, you know, pulls back, you know, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go, as these eyes just go, and it starts, woo! And it starts bucking, and you know, and it just. And he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
I'm
my
dead.
God.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
We're back, folks. Welcome back to the Rejects. Here I have the hot toddies above my head. Hope you enjoyed our drive through intermission, even though, like I said, the schedule is really kaput and very off. But we will fix that after Gary Con. Promise. Because we got to show what we're doing. What we're doing, though, we don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really made a decision on all the programming yet. That'll happen in Gary Con. But we do play D&D here on Saturday nights with these ladies. We're having some fun. Apparently, Sorrow doesn't trust Hob. I don't know why. It's very rude. Sketchy. Cold Hob. Just trying to make a living. What's the old man got to do? But anyway, yeah, so I want to thank everybody for the raids that came over from Night Hard and Lawful Stupid. It is good to see y'all, and we noticed that we have a Bones in chat has come over who has played games over on Lord Gasumba's channel with our lovely Vixera Christian here. Maybe we'll sneak her over here one time with Jay's permission. You know, Jay gets possessive. He doesn't really. But let's get back to our game here. And our game is, yes, they are actually have come out of the outskirts of Finral, with Hob tracking something named Isra. Now apparently as soon as he got outside of the encampment, the wind started changing directions multiple times. And what else did you want to try to throw in front of him, Sorrow, you meanie?
Maybe the smell of a skunk. Yeah.
So to do druids, but here's how the thing. So the question is, you do have to cast that, right?
The drink map?
Or is it just automatic? Because I can't remember. To be used in a nefarious way. Instantaneous. It is VNS semantic. So you do have to say things and okay. You create tiny harmless sensory effects. Yeah, so you're basically back my or cloud of rain, snowflake falling in the middle of the forest area. Yes, okay. The effects persist for 1 round. So you're casting, it's a cantrip, yeah, so she's firing us off left and right. But the question is, you're gonna need to make me a couple of
sneaky stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a couple of sneakies because he, let's just see if he falls for it or not.
Keep in mind, I messaged Hob.
Yeah, he knows.
To tell him
You
exactly
mentioned where to go. Yeah, and so she doesn't know that. But
Is Isra seeing her do this stuff?
well, you're seeing. Well, no, I don't know yet. So,
Okay.
Sorrow breaking. Yeah, it's probably what breaking wind for Sorrow smells like, a skunk. Yeah, probably so.
Well, it's a skunk and she's messing with the wind, so she's doing both things.
So you're gonna need to give me a couple of. We'll do sleight of. Yeah, it's the same for you. So you can choose either one. It doesn't matter because, I'd say stealth probably. Yeah, I'll let you choose. It could be performance. Okay. It could be deception. So. Oh, baby, that's one. So now what I need to do, what I was trying to find was let's see. I need something, let's see. No, a scout has 1 T in it, Duff. Dungeon Master. So a perception check. He's on to you, Sorrow. You think you can make me another one?
Yeah, she will.
I know. I figured you would. Yeah.
I'm consistent.
Yeah. So he is undeterred from your because Vix, you can make me a perception check. Make me one.
Okay.
Never mind. Your menthol vapors rub is affecting you, but you know, I was gonna say you don't see him.
I was huffing it before. It's fine.
Yeah. So he's clued in that Sorrow's doing something. Not sure what, but he's undeterred because he's already been given what you don't know, Sorrow, is that he was messaged by Vix, and he was told to head straight out. You know, toward the eastern side of where y'all came from, and he just continues marching on, but he continues to, you know, his performance of grabbing a little dirt here and there, and he's still, you know, licking his finger and holding it up and, you know, smelling the air, and he makes a show of it.
Selling it.
Yeah, he's selling it too. And you may throw a skunk smell at him, and skunks in the area. Shitty little creatures they are. And, you know, countering whatever, dude. Oh, the wind always changing because it's so close to the sea. And the mountains, that wreaks havoc in the area here. And he continues on until he starts moving toward your encampment. What do y'all do?
Does he trigger the traps?
Well, not on the, so I don't know. Okay. So y'all would be off the side of the road. So he would, that's a good question. So would he stay on the road?
Like Moss would think, would she set traps everywhere?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Moss wouldn't have set him on the road though. So she would have set him in the forest line, or, you know, kind of back behind y'all and around, to protect your flanks and stuff like that. But would she have set them where y'all are going to be walking, and y'all coming back to the camp would be before y'all bedded down for the night? I would say no, but I'm not Moss. You know, now this is Lori's character.
Vix,
so
Isra, y'all know her best.
So y'all would, the question would be, would you have Isra, since you're there, you see them coming because you've got the spyglass, and they've got this hellish looking dude with them that it keeps sticking his finger in his mouth and pointing it up in the sky and tasting dirt and, you know, walking back and forwards, but he keeps making, ever so slowly, he makes his way toward y'all, and Sorrow's doing something with her hands every now and then and turning and trying to hide what she's doing, you know, being very stealthy with something, and Vix is just ambling along on the road, you know. Yeah.
Vix had given a thumbs up.
She did.
So Isra's cool.
Hey.
So, sir, you don't want to walk right there. Go around and then continue.
Sir, do not walk there, sir.
Oh, really?
The concrete is drying.
Moss, show him the safe path.
Yeah, well, hold on. He's looking. Oh, he looks, and he'll see a little snare. Oh, that's, and he'll look down and go, might want to change this up a little bit here. You know, it's kind of hard to see, you know, and it's gonna have to be a hard weight to get up on that. You want to make this a little bit, if you're trying to, he thinks you're trying to catch something instead of a person.
Moss
He's
is gonna start talking traps with
you
and
so,
picking up some tips.
So for a moment, Hob just forgets about y'all, and he gets into it, and first Moss, I would think, well, what? You know, and get over there, and, you know, what do you mean, what's wrong with this? And then they, no, and you look at this, and no, you gotta catch it this way. This is how better to do this, because you gotta make sure. And Moss is looking at, no, this is how I do this. Well, it's just wrong. And they kind of get into a little tit-tat back and forth, and then, you know, let me show you. And he gets over there and he fixes it. No, watch this. And, you know, they spring a couple of them, you know, and Moss says, oh, whatever, I can do better like this. And so they get in a little competition. They've totally toned y'all out. I mean, y'all don't even know y'all exist anymore for a good hour.
Isra, is he within 60 feet? I see that. Is he within 60 feet, Duff?
So, certainly you can. Yeah. Why not?
Divine sense.
Oh, he's not evil. No. He believes in himself. He is his own man. He is his own god. Okay. Yeah. He survives. He's not evil though. No.
So far, so good. He's passing the evil test. No offense to all you evil people.
Hey, he tones out neutral to you.
Okay. I mean, Vix, if you're good, I'm good. Sorrow?
Yeah, he seems sorry. She didn't like him.
No, I
Why
like
not?
him.
Why
I
not?
don't like him because
Why
You
not?
don't really need a reason not to like anyone. You could just not like someone.
That's true.
because
Okay. Can you work with someone that you don't like?
I just know you don't like y'all.
She's with us still, so
that is true.
I walk the question back. I've had a hard afternoon. Fuck this. And then Izra's gonna go walk away. And as she's walking away, Vix, he's hired. Good. And she's gonna go
cool. I
in the
said 5
Vardo
all day.
and
Hope that's
sulk.
okay.
What is? And you'll hear him say he will say your name, Izra. Like, look at what is an Izra? What's up, Gwydion? Oh, we got 400 biddies. What's that translate to, ladies? What somebody gets something somewhere somehow, or just inspiration for all of y'all. So.
Oh yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah,
I forgot there's only 4 of us tonight.
There's 4 of you, so all of y'all have 2. Well, actually, Izra used 1, but the rest of you all have 2. So, what's up, Gwyd? Good to see you. Hope all is well with you. So, another Coloradian. We have 2 more. Eric and Loco are in chat that are up north Colorado. So, a lot of Colorados in Moss. Lori lives in Colorado too, so she's not with us tonight. Man, what the hell's going on?
Colorado Praters meetup.
Yeah, Colorado group. Yeah, stream. Yeah, that's right.
No. I want in person, Duff.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll do it in person. Oh. Gwydion he's done a couple in person games with some of the groups. So I do know that.
That's cool.
Prize in New York.
Prize.
Is Hob actively trying to like
he had said your name a couple of times with Moss, and Moss, that hurt. He points to you a couple of times, and then he's back to, no, you're not doing it right, and he gets back down there again with her, and he, they're going at it for a couple more minutes before, you do it, Moss finally, they're both kind of, okay, you do it your way, I do it my way, they come to a stalemate on it all, but but Moss, gets distracted for a second, and you'll see him go down there and he changes something real quick that,
He'll fix it.
Yeah, he fixes it without her looking, seeing it.
I'm gonna see that Izra's in a bad mood, and I'm gonna follow her into the Vardo.
What could possibly put her in a bad mood? I wonder.
And I kind of do a little knock. Hey, Izra. How's it going?
Izra?
What? I'm sorry.
I, got to know Quest a little better today. A little pushy. Didn't appreciate it. Tried to block the effing spike. Like, stood in front of me and would not move when I asked. I took deep breaths. I did not strike her. And I asked very politely that she move. Still wouldn't move. I had to climb on top of the damn Vardo to keep doing my checking. Making a target out of myself.
Izra, I feel like she might have had the best intentions in mind. The Drow, they don't really know our customs and stuff. I feel like she probably wanted to help. I know you've been struggling.
So you're telling me we're having difficulty communicating, possibly because of cultural differences, and I should be the bigger person and be more understanding?
I know
because I
that
still
I'm
have
not
feelings.
the right person
And my feelings are valid.
I think maybe you need to explain that, right now, this is just how you want to cope with things.
I did. It's like talking to a brick wall. If she does it again, I'm going to punch her in the face. I know that
I'm not
it's
going to
helpful
stop you
have-
from doing that. If that's what
I
you
know
feel
it's-
you need to do in your heart, is to punch her in the face to get your point across, that's fine. I will let you do that.
I know it's helpful to have the extra spell power now that Janet is currently missing, and I know that she's got her own agenda that aligns with ours to bring these slavers down because they're screwing with everyone's lives. It's just very frustrating to be told that what I'm doing is wrong, the way I'm dealing with things is wrong, and to physically stand in my way. I will punch her if she does that again.
Apparently, chat wants
Do you
that.
Do you want me to talk to her, maybe? Be
Oh, I got a
little
point.
Go between.
Face dash. I mean, somebody needs to talk to her because I can't. I can't. I am not a physical violence person with our group, and I don't want to start to be that person. So yeah, if you could do that, that would be great.
Great. I will go do that now. I'm gonna
start
hand you
working
my Vicks
on-
Vapor Rub. I'm gonna be like, here you go. Just have a little huff or two. It'll be calm you down a little bit.
Oh my god.
Have yourself
I'm
some
gonna
tea or
start-
something.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I'm
would you
gonna
not get a
start
quick
working-
high from that?
I'm gonna start working on food so that everyone is fed.
Great.
Keep her away from me.
Okay. And then I am gonna go head out of the Bardo and go find where Quest is.
I start cooking.
What the hell's going on? Hobbs kind of staring, watching y'all, and going, "Oh,
Oh, we're gonna leave in the morning. So like you could just meet us back here in the morning, if that's good with you.
okay." So I'm hired.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. You're definitely hired though.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of like wave him off and be like, "Yep, meet here in the morning," and I'm gonna try to find Quest.
Do I really need 5 gold a day?
To
Boy,
deal with these women.
5 emails. But the small one, you can't quite tell. Female, male, it. And I was like a wolf, not like a dog. I don't know. And he just kind of turns around and steps over the snare, makes a big show of it too, and then kind of makes his way back toward Finral.
I am probably in the shade somewhere nearby. If Izra has gone into the wagon, it's not like I would follow her or like stay in the wagon. So I'm probably just like nearby.
Well, for a while
a tree.
you thought it was going to storm. It looked like something was happening with the weather. One moment it was dark, and the next minute it was windy, and then it was light again. So it was weather's crazy right now. It's cray.
Does the front of the wagon have like a little what would that be called? Like
I thought our wagon had
overhead.
Like an
No.
awning?
What did our
Yes,
wagon?
an awning. Because if so, then I'll just sit on the front seat.
I don't think it did. Because we equate it
no,
more to a
there's-
carriage
there's-
rather than a wagon.
There's kind of an awning over the back that goes over the door
jeez.
that you go through.
I guess I'll be under a tree then. Like I don't want to step on Izra's like toes. But I also don't want to fry in the sun for the next hour or two.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around knowing that Quest will be probably in the shadiest area, and then I'm gonna. Do I spot her right away?
Are you actively hiding, Quest, or just staying in the
No,
shadow?
I'm not. But I would just be like this, like little lump in the dark.
I don't think it would. I think you would be fine. I mean, I'm trying to see.
So I'm gonna spot her, and then I'm gonna head over, and I'm gonna be like, knock,
This
knock,
is their
even
this
though
is
there's
their
no
wagon,
door.
folks. Just so you're wanting to know,
Vardo.
this is their Vardo. Okay, so but I was trying to see if it had an overhang, but we don't have a front of it. Sorry. So
No, there's one in
Yeah.
Discord.
oh, is there? Okay. The wagon. Okay, I didn't copy that one. So yeah, there's a little bit. There'll be a little overhang, a little roof, to keep the sun off of you.
It doesn't matter. I'm sat next to a
Okay.
tree, hiding in
but
the shade.
That's fine. I don't think she's actually hiding or making, but it'd take you a few seconds. But then, yeah, you would find her, Vix, without a doubt.
So I'm gonna approach her, and say knock knock, even though there's nothing I'm
Who's
actually
there?
knocking on.
Nope.
Hey.
Hi.
I heard you and Isra got into a little bit of a tiff before.
I don't know what you mean.
A little bit of a disagreement. She said something about the spyglass.
Oh, she was stalking you, like
Yeah.
really weird.
I know
She
you-
was
you-
like,
you yeah, she does that. I don't mind it. Sorrow, I'm not sure if Sorrow's aware of it or not. Moss doesn't mind
Mhm.
it either. It's kind of just Iris's way of
obsessing
watching
over
us.
things that she cannot control.
Kind of. But also, we've had a bit of a rough go at it. And I'm sure you've
Mhm.
had a bit of a rough go at it too, given your situation. And
Oh
this
yes,
is just
Isra
Iris-
reminded me of that very kindly.
Yeah, she's not a bad person. She's a very good person, but she's not handling all of this very well. As
Clearly.
I feel like this has happened somewhere in her past before, and it's only been bringing up even more bad memories for her. And I think we all just need to be a bit more understanding of each other. And if Isra wants to kind of be a little bit of a hoverer and watch over us, she's not hurting anyone. And I think once she kind of moves past this, that'll lessen a bit. But it is still very fresh, and we kind of just need to give her a little bit of time.
I can understand it. It was really just like, we are guarding the cart, and some reason she is staring off into the distance, not what's the word, cooperating, like working with the team. She's doing her own thing because that is more important.
I think Isra is more worried about making sure that we're all okay. She doesn't really, I don't think if something were to happen to the wagon, she wouldn't really care. It's making sure that we're all okay, and she just needs that little bit of more control to
Yes.
help her feel better.
I
And
can-
I'm going to be quite honest with you. I feel awkward doing this. I'm not a talking about the feelings type of person. I'd rather just bury it all and then one day die. But we are going to be together for the foreseeable future, so
Okay.
I'd rather things.
I
not be
will not
awkward.
cause problems on purpose. I did not mean to hurt anyone's feelings or make someone mad. I simply did not understand this behavior that she is like watching you, because I think that you are capable, and so is the little one.
Yeah,
and so
we're
it's
aware
like
of it. We understand. I appreciate you looking out. But yeah, we're aware of what Isra's doing, and I think it's just I'm just glad she's not still lying in bed, wallowing in self-pity.
Is it helpful though to do this? Is it not more stifling and enabling to let her keep doing this? I can't imagine that.
I think it's just a matter of baby steps. She's slowly learning to deal with what happened to our previous party member, Jana. And it's just, you can't force someone to rush through the grieving process. And she needs to move on to the next steps at her own pace. And of course, if anything she does endangers the lives of us or, you know, anyone else in the party, that's something that we'll have to talk about. But for now, what she's doing is rather inconsequential, and it just makes her feel better. So that's it.
I suppose that is true.
How are you liking it? You know, and then Vix is like awkwardly kind of like gonna like do a little shuffle, like just like uncomfortably, like this. How do you do small talk after a really long and weird, awkward conversation?
How am I liking what exactly? Killing gnolls, I guess, and
traveling with
sleeping
us.
in big wooden box with wheels.
Yeah, a bit different from the Underdark, right?
About that time, you're gonna hear Moss is gonna scream out, "No, QB!" And he's moved over to one of the horses, and you saw the pseudopod going out to the horse and all that, you know. And Moss is, "Get over here!" "No, young man, I said no." And she's stomping, and she's trying to grab the pseudopod, you know, and he's keeping it out of her hand, and she's trying to forcefully grab him and all that. But how do you grab a gelatinous cube? "I will put you back in your container, young man." And you see what you think you would guess was a tongue, kind of gets out going, and so yeah, sorry, just breaking up the monotony there for a moment as y'all just talk, as it's, you were trying to have this serious discussion, and Moss is having a moment with her cube.
Honestly, I think what we really need to worry about is the cube eating us in our sleep.
I was more worried about the horses eating us in our sleep. Are you sure that they are not like that's not something that they do, or how do you
don't have horses in
that?
Oh, they don't eat meat. I mean, not normally. I mean, given strenuous circumstances, maybe they may resort to eating us, but as long as we keep them well fed, we should be fine. We shouldn't have to worry about waking up to the horses biting our little toes off. Yeah, I would just worry. Make sure the cube doesn't get too close to you.
Okay.
He's going through a phase.
Is it does it know anything, or is she just talking to something that is it like a rock, or does it have?
Well, you've seen it. You've seen the cube before. Don't forget, in camp. So she had let it out some.
I've seen it, but I don't know what's up with it.
Yeah.
This
You don't know what a
thing
cube.
is
Had you not seen a cube before? Yeah.
I don't think I would have.
That's
I
fine.
don't think I would.
Fair enough.
Maybe an ooze, but I don't know about a cube.
It's a real weird situation. I don't know what happened. Somehow she just found this little baby cube in a pocket after we encountered another gelatinous cube, and I think she did something weird with the other cube. Whatever. And I feel like he's got a personal connection to her, and that's fine. But also sometimes I feel like he looks at me a little weird, like he might eat me, or even bitch. I feel like
they fight all the time. Yeah.
I feel like if given the chance, he might try to like her, you know? but Moss seems to have somewhat of a handle on it for the most part, at least for now. So just don't get too close to it.
Good advice. I don't know why you keep this thing around, but if it makes her happy, I guess.
Yeah, it makes that's exactly why it makes her happy, and keeping the rogue happy is important.
Kitten and the cube fight a lot. Yes. They pick on each other.
Give
More the
I'm
cat
gonna
on the
give Crust
cube.
a little pat on the shoulder and be like, "That was a good talk we had. Bye." And then Vix is gonna hurriedly head back to the Vardo.
Isra, what are you doing with this? So what are you doing?
is making what time of day is it? She's making a meal.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know
we're
which
going to
one.
say that it's going to be late afternoon. They took some time traveling to walk to Finral, then moving around there, and then dealing with Hob, and then Hob in the show, and the taking the time to come back. And so, yeah, I think
She's making an early dinner then for the group.
Sorrow, what about you?
Well, after Kiwi tried to eat a horse, she's gonna be taking care of the animals because she trusts the animals more than Kiwi and Hob.
Yeah, and Hob. Okay, well, Hob. Yeah, Hob. Hey, don't make fun of Hobbs and Calvin. Actually, maybe that's his name of his horse. Is Calvin. Okay. So, yeah, Hobbs. A great cartoon. I have all the books. So yeah, Hob went back. Yeah, so he was given orders to come back here in the morning, and you saw him. Yeah, he definitely was murmuring to himself when he left about did he really need 5 gold pieces a day. And so then is that kind of making it for the night? Then is it sleepy time for the group? Then we're gonna
probably.
Vix has had enough emotionally charged conversations for the day.
Okay, well, 1 second. Let's see how this plays out. Because we have to do this first. Oh, really? I can't roll for crap. Okay, so it looks like the night. Yeah, you're fairly close to Finral, and so and y'all had understanding that you had seen a few patrols that passed y'all coming here, and so they do kind of keep some type of order on the roads. But as you would know it, in sleeping at night, Vix begins to have troubled, restless sleep. Yes, she does. And
I mean, I'm trancing right now, so
after your deep emotional, journey inward, as you were trying there, you opened up a gateway. Apparently, something opened up to you.
that's why I don't talk about feelings.
And here it comes.
I guess you win. I guess my friends really aren't coming to save me. Vix, I'm scared. Help me, please, Vix. Vix, where are you? I don't care how many times you bring that knife out. I will never be one of you.
And then you wake up in a cold sweat, Vix.
I am going to take bitch and go sit up on top of the Vardo.
Okay. You call
just
bitch.
Stare out
Okay.
into the night.
All right. Rest of y'all are make it. Yeah. So that, y'all can make, I don't know if you care if you would have tuned in, if Vix would have yelled out or not ever, or if y'all would have known.
Vix
Rest of
has
y'all.
a lot of nightmares, so I don't think
Okay.
she would have yelled out.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So then we pass the rest of the night, unless anybody else has got anything that they were going to try to do during the middle of the night. We'll let it journey to daytime, and y'all will find Vix. And when you wake up, that she's on top of the Vardo. Now you would have would you have tranced some possibly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have finished my trance.
Yep. Okay. So we're back to daytime, and guess breakfast, whatever y'all choose to eat for breakfast. Important. Yeah. Yeah. It's up to you. Yeah. You want to do it again. If you didn't like those, you could have kept them. Yeah. It's up to you. So. Oh, there you go.
It's just something I do. It's just something I do every morning.
And that's fine. And it just remind me because especially something like that. Yep. So there's your new numbers. All right. And then as y'all are kind of waiting on that, here come old Hob. Kind of making his way, but now he's got a horse with him. Yeah. And okay. Now actually he doesn't have a horse with him. He, but he's definitely geared up. He's got a pack with him now, and he's got, weapons, a spear, or what looks like a spear, somewhat with a stick, more like but acts as like a walking stick too. But it does have, some hide and some wrappings around it that looks like he uses it quite proficiently. And he's got some sacks hanging off of him. He's staring, watching y'all, and he's, making sure y'all are there. And he kind of yells into the camp, "Is there anywhere I shouldn't step?" Not that I'm worried about it, but he just politely, Moss gives him the finger. Yeah. Moss turns around, whatever, and doesn't even acknowledge. You'll see him make, big gestures as he steps over. Oh, look at that one. Oh, there's another one. And, steps over the snares. Didn't catch anything, did you? Knew it. I knew it. Told you. Moss, you see her look toward her bag where QB's at. She ponders.
No, Moss. We need the guide.
Yeah, whatever. She fine.
Vix is gonna start packing up the camp and everything, and
that's
get ready to head out.
And then he, but he looks to y'all, which
disassemble her traps.
Well, she probably goes over there and like stomps on him, just kind of kicks him, He's just kind of, you'll see Hob kind of snicker. But he holds it up. He he's not paying attention, but he looks over his shoulder. So, do you have a general direction, or are we just traveling into the hills? Something particular you want to search for in a mine?
Well, I told him about
the hills.
fort.
We got to go deeper into the hills. Oh, you did tell him about the fort?
Yeah.
Did you show him the map?
So here's the thing, Duff. I've been mapping where we've been.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll pull that out, and I'll pull out the trade route map and kind of put them next to each other.
Okay.
It's like, this is where we are, and we want to go here, which I think, and I'll give him my best guess, just based on my experience with cartography.
So if you're pointing at, he'll know that route. He's, he's never been that direction, but he does know of the route because it does lead into the hills, and there are, has to be a few other, establishments deeper into the hills area. But he goes, why they would want to be any closer to that burst of a mountain, I don't know. Only a matter of time. I just feel it in my bones. She's gonna blow one of these days. Loud like a female does, blows.
What?
Hob.
He meant vocally. He meant vocally. He meant loudly, not the other way. Sorry, we went off into the. He meant vocally. Okay, so Never
You're
mind.
making me have a second guess about this whole situation, and I was really rooting for you. We were
So,
all rooting
yeah.
for you.
Alrighty, I'm turning red. I can feel it already.
I can
So
always turn him into a snail and we can
Yeah.
assault him
Oh.
until he dies.
whatever. Yes, phrasing, Loco. Yes, I went right off the deep end with that one. So we'll just ignore that happened. He meant loud, like voice, like Anyway, moving on.
There is one thing that I would like to make clear before we start on our journey together. If you ever have thoughts of betraying us to someone else because you think you can make more money, come back to us. We'll make you a better offer. Because if you do, I will have to smite you into dust. Are we on the same page?
Sure.
Everyone here.
Don't
Everyone
think somebody
here,
else is
including
going to
yourself,
hire me.
Everyone here, including yourself, finishes this journey alive, and we're good.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna have problems with that.
Dead people can't pay. That's smart.
True.
That's true.
But you can loot their bodies when they are dead.
True. That's true. But he hears that, but he's looking at he's looking at the past, and he's looking and he kind of making some notes, and he's thinking about it. And he goes, only concern I have, but I am concerned about it. He kind of points in an area that is, so y'all, we're Finral, and you've got to move. It's going to be some rough travel. He's not so certain. He's concerned about the wagon. First off, he's not, because there are a few trails and all that are known that are walkable, but we might have to stash the wagon somewhere as we get deeper into the hills, because there might be a few spots. Yeah, there'll be a few spots where it may not be able to make it. And if we run into any of the broken ones, we're going to have to move quickly.
Who are the broken ones?
And they don't always keep the same place for campment.
Broken one? What's a broken one?
The broken ones. I've only seen a couple. But they are human and humanish, maybe looking. The one I saw had long blonde hair. Look, I think it was a female. But she had an arm that came out of her top of her head, and she was climbing. Her hands and feet were like claws, and she kept climbing up and down this tree. And the other one, he had, I swear, it looked like he had swords for legs. Some people say that there's someone's experiment and they're left here when they're not needed anymore. I don't believe it. I just think they're imagination. I just think I just had a little bit, too much of the sauce that night, but I've had other people.
Do you normally see people growing limbs out of other parts of their bodies or turning
No.
into swords when you're drinking?
No, but there have been plenty of other talk. I've had other people that I've known that have come through and have traveled over some of these lands and claim they're real, that there's some wild experiment on somebody gone wrong, and it's from some evil incarnate, but I don't accept it. But I'm just letting you know that that's a little bit of danger here, other than our standard, wild owl bears and no roving bands and, stuff like that. Your typical other wildlife that lives in the mountain areas. But these groups and small little groupings of them, they're just called the Broken Ones.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
One would hope, but I don't think I ever want to see one of them again. But this one was kind of weird, wacky looking, but like I said, it might have been the sauce I was drinking. But with that,
I would
he
recommend
says,
not drinking that again. It might be poisonous.
could be. That was a while back ago, but we'll just have to be careful as we're moving through and quiet.
Oh, we're always quiet.
Isra
says
says with
with a
her
straight
clanky.
Jinx.
Full plate mail.
All right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
Let's see.
we'll start heading. I'm okay. I'm okay with stashing like if need comes.
Well, he's going to take you south for a while on the road, but
Well, yeah, I'm saying like when I'm to the
Mhm.
party, I am okay with us stashing the wagon as long as y'all are okay with us having to stash the wagon at some point.
Yeah, I mean that was part of the plan anyways. That we figured at some point we'd have to.
And he tells you there's a couple of spots, that we'll make use of, or hunting, kind of just like, not a lot, but it's basically a little hunting area that a shack that the hunters use. He knows where a few are, and as long as there's not being used at the time we get there, it's at least a spot that we can make it. Oh my God. Why did I look? Okay. And so, yeah. And so so you begin to make your trek south, and other than a couple of stops by some guard groups, checking you out, and Hob being there, you're gonna continue on. Let me just kind of make a few rolls here. Do we get any visitors? So really, I don't even get above a 10. That's sad. Very sad.
It's too bad. I sure would have
Ooh.
taken some visitors.
You guys just got our wish.
Thanks for the follow, Monica. Anybody else new? Welcome to the Rejects, as we are sitting here playing a little D&D 5e in a little World of Greyhawk. So trying to see. Do we have visitors? We need something, don't we? Let's see. Where's my image?
If someone donated biddies, can't they throw like enemies or something like that? I don't know how it works.
There actually is one of the bigger ones. Yeah, they can throw. But I need just to give a. It's not like anything y'all are gonna face is gonna be that dangerous for y'all at the moment. But I'm trying to think, where is our
Getting ripped, bro.
I know, I gotta work on that. Where is my camp? Sadness. I've got too many damn maps. I gotta get rid of some of these. It's not the refugee areas. But y'all make it. Is that oh, here we go. Ooh, I hadn't used this one in a while. Ooh, how about this? Whoops. Get rid of this. Let's see. Ooh. What? Why is there a question? What? Oh, there we go.
Question mark.
Yeah, I know. But did you finally get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't used this one. All right. We could put a grid on it. And let's make this grid so it's barely noticeable. Alrighty. And the group of y'all are around the campfire, right? And let's put tokens. Moss. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know. thinking maybe over here because I think maybe Quest might actually go a little bit where it's a little bit darker away from the fire, maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, I would think so.
But I'm sure
And
Isra doesn't want to sit on this side of the fire with me. I think
Isra
she's
will not
avoiding
sit
me
next to
right now.
Isra will sit as
Isra-
far away from Quest as possible.
Awesome. Discord already in the
I've done
group here.
nothing. I'm blameless here.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Ruin, sewer, temple. But it really, how difficult is that? Really, that is not that difficult. Well, let's turn off that. I am not messing with the Sturges. No. We don't want Sturgesies. Okay, here's what we'll get. And one. Who's doing first watch?
I could do when it's really, really dark. So if someone
I'll do
else
first
wants to
watch
take,
then.
like, yeah, bookends.
First watch. Where you gonna be? So where are you setting up at then? Hey, go back to that. Put that back.
I'm. This is like just like a terrible area. I'm gonna be over here, just sitting on a rock, kind of
Sitting
facing
on
the
a rock.
where those barrels and stuff boxes are,
Okay.
facing that way.
Alrighty. There you over there. All right. Coolio. Alrighty. Everybody else is asleep. Perception check. Please, Vixera.
I'm gonna use an inspiration. So I feel like that wasn't high enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we lost somebody. Who's not in oh.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my character sheet open again.
Let me make sure you go to characters.
Got it?
And is it not listed there? Oh, yeah. Do you not see Isra listed?
No.
What happened to you? What did you do?
I accidentally kicked myself out of the program and logged
Let
back
me-
in.
Let me clear the owner for a second. Does it show back up now under characters?
Oh, I got it. I see
Okay.
it. I
Yeah.
was in the wrong character area.
Yep. Okay. You scared me. 13. All righty. Let's see if our friends here are.
Ahead of myself. Whoops.
Ooh, okay. So, move up here. Ooh, I like.
I love how nobody is within 10 feet of me.
Well, you did choose to. Alrighty. How far? Let me see. 1 second. And no, not you. You. Let me see here. I need him there. Control click. Stuff. Do it right. Sorry, folks. Real smarticles here. I want to click. Why am I not getting a targeting? I want to. Okay. Oh, darn it. So, Vix, as you're sitting there, a command word to walk away you just heard walk away. It just kind of enveloped your head. And you felt the force of it come from the south somewhere. Something just tried to tell you to do something, and you've made the save.
I'm gonna look up and be like, I don't think that I will.
Roll me initiative, everybody. We'll do. Roll me initiatives, folks.
Nice. Very nice, ladies. Oh.
Quest, no!
You know what? I will make that my portent from yesterday. I'll make that my 18 instead.
You can. Alrighty. And let me roll Moss. Oh.
Oh, that's like the lowest Moss has ever rolled on initiative.
I know, man, that's bad, but alrighty. So, okay, so Vix, you know something's in the area from the south somewhere. Don't quite see anything yet, but
I'm gonna use my movement to walk over here, and I'm gonna whisper, "Wake up," and try to wake up my party as I look out to see if I can see anyone.
you make me another perception check.
Vix's.
You're not seeing anything yet. No, not quite yet.
Can I hold an action, or would my action be to like wake up my party members?
You could yell out to them. They're going to make some perception rolls here. You know, there might be, you know, something might be happening to them in their sleep. So, but you could yell. But that's just yelling. That's just no, not at all. No, you could yell out.
Then I am going to hold a spell. I'm gonna hold a guiding bolt for if I see something.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it.
Quest perception check, please.
All right. Let's see here. So I can do this guy. Hold on. Perception. There she is.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, so you hear, you kind of deep in your sleep though, you hear Vix, "What? Get up!"
Yeah, I'm trancing, so I do the same thing that Vix does when she sleeps.
Nope.
Yeah, we're both doing this. But so I will wake up and I guess look around and see what the issue is. Since I have 120 feet of dark vision, I assume that I can.
You can see through, but yeah, well, you got but you've got the campfires kind of there giving you a little light, so it's going to affect you somewhat because it throws off a 20 and 20. But you know, she's kind of looking south, but you don't quite see anything yet at the moment.
Yeah, so I can. So, I mean, obviously, where the light is inhibits me a little bit, but I can see if this is accurate most of the map. So I'm looking like this way if that's where she's looking.
Yeah, you don't see. There's a there's a wall and some big tall. That's a kind of a, you know. I'll just say that 1 second. I will. What did you roll? Yeah, you rolled pretty good. Let me see if I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that. No, I'm not. So there is this big head, kind of all of a sudden kind of looks over there's a pretty big wall structure here, part of some ruins and all that, you know, and you don't. It looks like this kind of. Just the head part.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
I don't like that.
Big head.
So excited.
And it is right over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll deal with that then. Why don't we do?
Thanks for the purchase, Telsum.
Why don't we do a... Ooh. I kind of want to put my mage armor on because I'm sure it's expired at this point.
Yeah, it would be the middle of the night.
Gosh. Okay, I will put on my mage armor just for safety's sake as my action, and then I will shout to everyone else and point where I see this dude at, and say basically behind that wall and like point over there because I can see him.
Okay.
And I think fairy fire is an action, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it is a racial ability for me. So is that still an action?
It would still be an action.
It's still an action because
Okay.
it's still a cast. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's
All
just
right,
built.
So,
It's just built into you. Yeah.
okay. So yeah, that will be my turn then.
You can pass it. You gotta
Oh,
remember
I'm
to-
sorry.
That's right. There you go. Sorrow. Perception check at advantage now. She yelled out now.
Okay.
It went from a whisper to a yell. How deep asleep are you? No, you wake up.
Yay. Let's see. So she's gonna get up. I guess Sorrow will be
make
able
it-
to see that creature too, or
Yeah, you make a perception check at advantage too, because she's pointing at it. And do you see the glow of the eyes of this creature? Good enough.
okay, cool. But I want to know if this is the only creature here. That's what I'm worried about.
You messed up real bad.
Uh-oh, something got played. Boom. Critical fumble already? Really? For me? That's just not fair. Really? Really?
We're gonna
I
do
bring you
some
this great
stuff.
content, and that's how you repay me. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna cast plant growth.
Okay.
Which is 100-foot radius circle centered on the creature. So
What?
huge space. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Let me pull this
his
up. This is
movement
new.
in that area will be cut by 1/4.
Let me
Yeah,
see
So
this.
his movement's
All right,
because
so
for
100-foot radius. Holy shit. That's not very nice.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be even better because I'm action surging right now. And then my second spell, I am going to be casting Spike Growth on him as well. Let's see that one. I mean,
You
he
could-
can receive where the circle will be for Spike Growth, but that's what 20 feet.
So you do it. You said you did it. You said you action surge. You did. Is that what you're doing? Make sure I heard that right. Okay, making sure. I was trying to figure. Okay, so fair enough. So now we got bam kabam, and now we got spike growth up. Let me pull up. Where's spike growth? Okay, I got that one up now too. Thank you. Okay.
But he won't know. I mean, he could try to figure out where where the area is dangerous to walk. But other than that,
They
he
won't know. They won't know. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's correct. It's been 4 feet of movement for every foot. So it's difficult terrain.
And then add more difficult terrain with the Spike Growth.
Yeah. Does it
And for
really
every 5
stack?
feet,
Really? Huh.
I don't see why not. And then every 5 feet he moves.
I'm sure
it's,
you don't as a player, young lady. Uh-huh.
2d4 piercing damage.
That definitely gonna. Okay, so when a creature moves within the area, it takes as soon as he starts moving. Yeah. Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ooh! Okay. All right. Anything else?
No. I feel sufficient with what I just did. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, I don't need that. All right, so he, oh boy. Good. He will do that. And Iser, perception check at advantage.
Okie dokie.
You can wake up.
That'll do.
Yep. I guess the only thing y'all would see is that the plant growth is going to make the whole ground is now it's
Very
become
lush.
Yeah, I was about
Very
to say,
lush.
yeah, someone didn't mow all of a sudden. What the hell? So
Oh, I probably should tell them not to step there, but they'll figure it out. I'm so sleepy.
oops, forgot that part.
Whoopsie.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless at a second level so that I can get an extra person.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it on me and Moss for sure because we both make attack rolls. Vix does attack rolls. Quest, I don't know what you do yet, really. So I'm going to cast it on Sorrow, not because she's mad at you. But I know Sorrow does attack rolls sometimes.
Sure. Last in the dodgeball team again. I see how it is.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm just gonna cause a big explosion in a minute. It's fine.
Okay. That's my action.
Okay.
Can I see the overgrowth that she's done?
Oh yeah. All of a sudden it's plants are wiggling and there's just all
But
this.
you can also do a wisdom perception to see where the spike growth is too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna go here and stop, and on my next turn I'll do a thing.
Okay, well, and you can see the creature then as you're moving toward it. You would see this head sticking out. And all of a sudden, it's going, ow, ooh, oh, ee, oh, ee.
No, wait, that 50 foot, that's not spiky though, right?
That's a lot of plants. All of a sudden, where there was just dirt and ground and all that is now full of grass and flowers and,
I
like
will
you
go ahead and
said,
use my last 5 and move in.
became thick and overgrown all of a sudden. Where the hell that come from?
You wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't?
No. You would be able to move in with your 5 foot left.
It's kind of difficult terrain. So you wouldn't be able to step in.
Like super difficult. Like your movement speed is cut to 1/4.
You see the plants would start reaching toward your foot, trying to grab a hold of it.
Do I see any other creature stuff or just this one?
Maybe another perception check.
Perception. She's not good at that.
Oh, well, not too bad.
Oh shit. I got 2.
He's in trouble too.
And she points to the other one. Duff, you got Moss.
Moss is
Taking a nap.
and Moss like going, whatever. I'm just gonna roll over and go back to sleep. Yeah, whatever. God, can I just get some sleep? What's wrong now? And she will back up. She'll kind of get like on a little pedestal up, they'll stand a little stump here, and she prepares her bow. And another perception check. She should be able to see. She's got dark vision. Yeah, she's gonna see that creature's lopping its head over. Actually, y'all would have gotten all your arrows. Okay, so she's gonna. Let's see if we can put an arrow in it. Hits it. Thunks it. Oh, wait. What?
Duff, would I have a clear shot at either of them?
He's gonna have the one over the that you don't see too, but the one of the 6th head. Now he's got some cover.
Okay.
So
Would it be -2 or -5?
yeah, negative. He's the big guy, -2.
Okay. Can I do my my guiding bolt?
Yes,
when
yeah,
boss
you
is
may.
Done?
Why am I not getting the damn token? What the hell's going on here? Go ahead and want to do it. I'm figuring out what's going on here. On this number 6. God darn it. So let me put him on the combat track. All right. Roll the damage, butthead. All right. Thank you. Go right ahead.
Okay. It's number 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hit. Ouch.
And then. Okay.
All right, Moss is done. All right, number 2 now is sitting in difficult. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every foot it moves. So you move 5 feet, you're moving 20 feet. Basically, what you're saying, right? So you got to spend 20 feet to move a foot. Yeah. So for 5, it's 20. All right. So 20 and 40. He is crawling. Let me make sure I do this right. 20, 40. God dang. Hey, look, I can't see my squares. All right. So this guy's trying to rush. And yeah, you can't move too far. Now this one will do the same thing. So you're going to give him, he'll get to here. It looks like 5,
How
10,
many 5 feet squares did he move?
That's what I'm saying. So he's going to move
Okay.
4. Yeah. So that's what I was
4,
looking
okay,
at. Yeah.
so
1, 2.
he's
Yeah.
gonna get
They're
hit
rushing.
every 4 times.
Yeah. So there you go. So you may give him some damage. Ow. Ooh, ow. Ooh, ow. Ooh. All right. Now, and then, Izra's going to see, actually, I might actually, y'all have got, those have got dark vision. Anybody who see it. Okay.
Actually, wouldn't his movement be even slower because
for one, so
1/4 and then half?
4 feet for every foot. So if you move 5 feet, you move 20. You can only move 20.
And then he's also in the spike growth too, which is half.
Oh, I forgot about that. My bad. Yeah. So, they're different train for the duration, but I'm not so certain they stack, young lady, but I'll want to look that up because
Okay.
I think, but I'll give him, he'll move, but then if he only moves that, he gets 1 roll of damage back then. Or just just apply it for him. Make one of the, just use that on the next roll when he's going to move. So that'll be.
I can make one of them negative and throw it back on.
That's fine. Either way, so it's up to you.
There.
Okay.
It
but
does
then
not stack.
I didn't think they would. I think once you do one, yeah. So,
As per D&D Beyond, at least, does not stack.
Yeah. But you would want to. I would think you would wanted the plant growth one to slow him down less than the spike growth. Every 5.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So he gets. That's fine. We'll leave it there. But then Izra, you're gonna see another one come up over the wall.
Another one.
Yeah.
We got
Is he gonna
3.
miss? Wait. Is he gonna be able to miss the spike growth?
Well, so right now he is. He's only moved 4 feet. He can only move 4 squares, and he's moving. So he doesn't know that yet. He's not looking at it right now. When he gets close, he can make the wisdom save, or you can throw it on him.
Okay.
So he might run through it, but his attention's right on Izra, but he can only move. He was here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So boom, there he goes.
Okay.
But these two, actually, they can't. That was shit. That sucks. Damn it, Sorrow.
What?
Can't even. I was rushing there, so they don't even get to throw their deal. They don't even get to throw their damn javelin. Vix.
Hello. I am going to cast Ice Storm. And I'm gonna hit number 6 and number 5.
That's fine. All right.
Nice.
You know what? I've just got to find more threats for y'all. This is just silly. Actually, this is just a little combat. Get us to the top of the hour. All right. You're beating the shit out of my ogres. Okay. Oh, y'all would know what these are anyway, too. So.
Well, wouldn't Hob know? I'm sure he would, with his
Hobbs asleep.
excellent.
He just kind of looks over. Hobbs asleep. Yeah, he's. So.
And then
Hawks in his sleep.
I'm going to move. Actually, I'm gonna place myself kind of in front of Quest.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it from me.
Quest. Dick stepped right in front of you.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, let's see. I can still get him.
Advantage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
For Izra, really? Advantage for Izra.
Thank you.
Very fun. How do I upcast a spell?
Okay, so what you'll do? Which one? These.
Fireball.
All right. Why did I even ask? Okay, so you're going to target.
Nice.
You'll get 6 and 2. So what you do is you click on the magnifying glass, and you first. Okay, first you got to target both of them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so target them both. Now give him the save.
Okay.
Okay. So you roll that save. Okay. So they both succeeded. So now you grab left click and hold the 8d6. Okay.
I'm
Right,
gonna actually give one of them a fail. I've decided that one of them fails. I don't care which one.
Okay. So
you know what? Actually, the 19 I will make fail. So
that's fine. So
over
what
6.
we'll do is we'll just add the extra damage on him here in a second because it's going to half it, and I'll add it in. But what you're going to do is you left click and hold the 8d6, and when you do that, you start moving it. You'll see the dice show up. Okay.
Okay.
You're going to right mouse click one time, and that will add an extra dice if you're going to take it up a level. How many levels are you taking it up?
Just one.
Okay. So as you keep the left click held, you see your dice. You're going to click once, and you'll see another dice added to the total.
Okay. Oops,
And then,
hold on.
yeah, and then drop it on one of the tokens, or actually drop it in. Drop it into the chat window. Sorry.
Okay.
that
I'm
makes-
sorry. One
Okay.
more.
Well, no, it's fine.
one
So
more time.
you've got your 8d6 fire damage sitting there in the box. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna left click on that and
Mhm.
start dragging your
Oh.
dice. Okay.
Okay.
Now right mouse click once without letting go of the left button.
Okay.
All right. And then
Yeah.
go drop it. Yeah, drop it in the chat window. There you go. All right. So yeah, but so which you said?
Oh, well,
Six. He died. The one that you were gonna
died.
give. Yeah. So yeah, the one you were gonna give the damage to, and the other one, yeah. Boom. And now you got not only that, but the grass and everything else was on fire. So now you've got a lot of smoke. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Boom. Okay, Sorrow.
I don't know how I feel about that being on fire.
Sorrow did not like that.
It's okay. I'm stepping on everyone's toes today.
Apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna move down a little bit. Get behind Izra.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to see. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So throwing a spell past Izra, I'm gonna try to hit Ogre 5 with Ray of Frost.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty. 1 second as I pull up this graphic. Come on. Any day now. Tokens. And I think I gotta go over here. Oh, God darn it. Sometimes it just lags. Quit. Answer grounds. Okay. Spells. Spells, you say? What? What? Come here.
Which one?
Oh, you'll find out shortly, young lady. Don't you worry about it.
No,
All
no,
right.
I
One
won't.
we can't see.
Something you can't see. But you do
We
see
can't
that.
see it?
Well, you see this all of a sudden this hammer shows up next to Izra.
They've got
Coming from where?
Don't know.
or a shaman. They've got something.
Kapali.
Oh, even with my new armor.
Oh, it's successful. And that was a bonus action. And rolling. Well, it's and would the creature know? Yes, at last. How long is your plant growth? Is that 8? Is it say 8 hours? Really? Okay. If you cast, no, it lasts for. How long does it last though? So one action. So that's what I'm trying to look at. It's instantaneous. Overgrown. But you didn't cast it for 8 hours, so I don't care about that. You enrich the land. That's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. But it doesn't say how long it lasts, though.
It doesn't. So it's just permanent,
Okay.
I guess. Without enriching the land.
I guess.
Because it just made everything just grow.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so it's permanent and it's on fire. Okay. But you're concentrating on that one, but I
I'm concentrating on
don't.
spike growth.
Yeah, spike growth. I know. Trust me. I'm figuring something out here. Is he gonna know? No, he doesn't know, so never mind. Till then, let's still just. No, he ain't got it. Okay. But he knows that's there. Oh boy. All right. He'll hold off. Izra. Yeah, he will. Let me check.
I will.
Yeah, he's dumb. Okay.
I'm gonna do my Tinkerbell maneuver.
Uh-oh. Blast off.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
Do
tall
what?
are these trees that I'm next to?
Oh, we're going to say they're, oak trees or something like that, 20, 30 feet up, So,
Okay, I'm
and
gonna do
part
my...
of them just grew because they're inside the spell. So,
I want to see where this cleric or shaman or whatever it is.
okay, you'll go up, perception check at advantage.
Okay. How much of my vertical movement do I have to use, Duff?
You got to tell me how far you're going up.
I have 30 feet.
Okay.
That's what I have.
So
if I can clear the tree in 20 feet, I'll go 20.
oh, the
If I-
trees, yeah. You're talking about the trees that are in front of you and all that are in the middle of this growth. They're actually, wow, yeah. Well, now they're all growed because those trees now actually probably, don't they double? What do they do? What happens? They become thick and overgrown. So now these trees are 40 or 50 feet up in the air. The ones in the middle.
Okay, tell you what. I'm going to go up 5 feet,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to move 10, 15, because I'm not in there anymore. And I'm going to go up another 15 feet, so now I'm 20 feet up in the air.
Wait a minute. You can movement. Give me another check with advantage. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
This is just some simple combat. Yeah. So, Try to overdo it.
Perception.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna see a shaman-like guy with robes and all that.
Do I recognize the robes?
Yeah, you can tell that it's you've seen shamans before. So
Yeah,
are they earth cultists?
yes. Yes.
Fuckers.
Okay. Technically, my action is done. With my free action, can I reach into the pouch at my side and bring out? How many do I have?
Hold on.
How many do I have?
Of what?
I pull out the
Oh no.
half a dozen cult medallions that I have collected from all of these guys that we've killed, and I show them. You're next.
You I figured you just like throw them up in the air, or
Nah.
making it rain. Cultist medallion. Yeah. Well,
Can I get maybe
What?
an intimidation?
I don't
for
know if
that?
he would be. I mean, they're not. They're so you may have it. Will he recognize them? That's the question. So
Okay.
He's like, "What are you holding? You're so
Yeah.
far away
Uh-huh.
and so bright.
It's kind of dark out.
Yeah.
It's really dark out here."
eyes are, its eyes are not thinking clearly sometimes. That's okay. It gets the moment gets the best of her.
Hey.
Really?
Be
Want me to
nice
play
to
it again?
her.
Want me to play it again?
Don't do it, Duff.
Right in the middle of it.
Stay away from that button.
Anyway, Moss. Moss is going, well, Moss really isn't. Oh, wait a second, Moss. Raker's Audacity again. She doesn't need on your attack if no creature other than your target. Oh, there's no one in 5 feet next to her. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, so Moss is going to shoot the short bow.
Shoot him.
Shooted the short bow. All right. Oh, and so now, on fire, 1, 2. Okay, so that one's going to get up to y'all, but that's a dash. So unfortunately, 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah. So, what is it? What's it? Wisdom's check that's got to see to the spike growth. What does it got to beat on you?
Against a 14.
And
Perception.
do you have the save on it, or do I need to roll it?
Yeah, I could do it. I kind of did that. Okay, for spec growth.
If you have the save there, throw it on him. Yeah.
Yeah, if he has anything bonus to perception though, which is a fail.
No, he does not. So he'll step one time on it, so you can give him one die.
Okay.
And then he'll ignore it. Ow. Yeah. The ground beat me. Me no ground, and he stepped on the ground. No bite, ground. No bite. Okay, Vix.
Hey, big guy. This is not going to be fun for you.
Not gonna be fun for you when I smash your head.
I'm going to give him a little.
You have no brains, and I'm done with you. Or you don't have it anyway. It's okay.
I'm going to give him a little kiss.
No kiss. No mean no.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a little inflict wounds.
I love that our magic casters are just grouped together.
Hell
I wish I had something. I throw something better together, but no, I had to roll up this one.
Yeah, I'm going to stand my ground in front of
Okay.
Quest.
Quest.
Woo!
There's an ogre in front of you. Smells horrible.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you don't care. Vix has got it. You go back
I
to bed.
don't. Yeah, I go back to sleep. Good night.
Mhm.
No, actually, I'm going to. Yeah, why not? I'm going to move forward. As much as Vix is trying to shield me, I guess I'm gonna move forward towards this dude and attack him with my rapier. And let's see, how do I melee attack? Is that what
Control
this is?
click. So control click on the token that you're over the creature you're attacking.
Okay, yeah.
Target the creature first, and then
Okay.
go to your actions tab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you're going to go up to the top, and the +5 dice button. You're going to click that first.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll tell you
Oh.
that would be a hit. No, it's a hit.
Oh, it
Tells you.
is? Okay.
Yeah, fantasy grounds will tell you, and then now you got the
Great, and-
damage. So
Yeah, I'm also gonna add blinding smite to it.
okay, so that means that let me go. Where's blinding smite? So that's concentration. So grab the effect. So you hit the magnifying glass on blinding smite. Grab that effect. Drag and drop it on yourself in the combat tracker. On your in the combat tracker. Okay. Not blind. No, not blinded. Blinding smite. 1 second there. Boom. Yep. Now
Made myself blind. Okay, so this one.
Yep, and now give it.
Okay.
Yep. And give it the damage.
And now I roll my damage.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep, and you killed him. So he's not. Don't have to, say if you hadn't killed him, you then got a save there that you would give him and see if he's blinded or not by when you hit it. But he's permanently blinded.
Yeah, forever.
Yep, forever
and ever.
Sorrow.
I'm gonna cast another Ray of Frost on Orc 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, Ray of Frost, not Ray of Sickness. Oh. And because I forgot to mention this last time, but his speed or his movement is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
You're just saying you and speed. You're just trying to make where they just can't even move. You know what? Okay. What?
Well, he's dead. Doesn't matter.
He's dead
I was just
anyway.
saying.
Yeah. This was
Doesn't matter.
Not to be too intense. It was just to fill up time here. Okay. Anything else? Well, let's see. He can move this thing only 20 feet. So on a deal. So he'll just slide it over here. And
I should have moved.
Powie! Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-tiefling. Ooh, that was major. Ooh, spike growth drops. And that's fireball. That's just the kind of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he will, let's see, how far can he throw these guys? Range 20 to, oh shit. So she's out of range. Crap.
Oh no, how unfortunate.
That's what I thought. He's gonna back up. Actually, he can only move 2.
He can move that much?
He can only move 2, yeah. Hey now!
Where you going,
Watch out.
friend?
Watch out. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Scary.
Isra.
Where you going? 5, 10.
Me lost my ogres. Me go home now. Y'all go back to sleep now. I go home now. Bye bye.
I bonus action cast Misty Step to get here. And then she will continue to fly. 5, 10.
You
She
fly
wants
away.
to be going down, Duff.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
How do we? Okay.
You don't. You just as long as the movement's there, you can make the arc. I'm not worried about it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm still flying because I don't want to be slowed down by the plants. But
Yeah,
I'm
I get it. I get it. I get it.
And I'm going to use my advantage from chat.
Oh, I had a critical. I'm sorry. Fumble. I totally forgot about that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're
That'll do, and I will do a 2nd level smite with that.
Murder.
I
Mhm.
never smite either. I have to look up how to do it at 2nd level. I think it's just an extra 1d8.
So for your stuff, you have to you change the coding on it. So, add it to him, and then I go in and I can say you're up in the smite damage by 1 dice. Is that what you're saying? Right.
Yes.
Okay. So there it is. All I do is just change it real quick to 3d8. Boom. And he's not undead, so it's not going to matter about the extra radiant damage for that. So.
Oh, where'd my extra dice? Did I do it wrong?
Yeah, you.
No, I put it on.
Did you apply the? Yeah, it didn't. I don't.
It
Think
didn't roll it right. I sure didn't when you gave him the damage. So.
Don't you have to? Don't you have to apply it to yourself?
Oh my God, we gave it to him. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah, that's right. I'm like looking at it. She's correct. Okay, just give me 3d8. Just roll 3d8. 17.
Wait,
Okay.
I get to re-roll two. Wait, is it only ones or is it twos? Hold, please.
Ones and twos.
I have a thing.
On damage, you get to re-roll them? What?
Damage dice.
Yeah, I do.
It's probably like a great axe master or something.
How many times? How many
11,
times can
I'm
you?
gonna
You roll one and take the damage whether it's there or not, right?
I think
You
you're
can
right. I
reroll
think it's like
die and-
unlimited.
No, it's not. You
yeah.
must use the new roll.
Okay, so it's
stays
still
the same.
just the 17. Yep. Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
All right, done.
Okay,
Added it to him.
For my second attack, I will swing at him again. Come here, little dude. Yes. And I will smite him again. I don't have any second levels left, so it's just a first level.
But the effect drop if you're casting it again.
On myself.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. That
Come
should
on,
do it.
Come on. Ooh. Yeah. And I reach down and search his pockets for one of those things.
Another
This
one.
cleric
So
medallion.
instead of taking ears, she takes the amulets. Okay, so she's got herself a chain of it. And that's where we'll hold for the night as the last orc goes down. And ogres. And Hob looks up. Women. Just can't get a good night's sleep with them. And he rolls over and he goes back to sleep. All right, there you go. So we will hold right there as they finished off another battle, making their way into the Drakensglab Hills. Okay, V-Mix, slow down here. I gotta put you in the right spot. Good job, ladies. Any questions or concerns before we end the session?
I just want to loot the bodies. I want to make sure we loot the bodies.
Man.
It'd probably be best if you do it since you can fly into the area.
Yeah, it's now it's all overgrown. That's right. So
I would like to cast Sleet Storm in the area that Quest cast Firebolt to put the fire out.
Okay, so we're putting the fire out. We're being yes. Okay.
Eco-conscious.
We are. Okay, so very well done. All right, so we'll take care of that.
We still need to finish our rest, and we can't do that if there's a forest fire.
Yeah, so we'll handle that as always. Great job, ladies. Now we're gonna run our outro. We've got sessions next week. Is Sammy done? I think he was finishing up. We're getting close to finishing Icespire Peak, Divine Contention. On Tuesday nights, Wednesday, we should be doing Lost Minds. Should be our final episode with the Artist Collective. And then Friday night, Josh has got his show, and we're back here Saturday. But then we mostly are dark the last week in March, as I mentioned, like I said, multiple times, to GaryCon. So we'll be off, and then we'll resume back in play after that.
Well, we are going to be playing for Gamers for Giving the last weekend.
Damn it. Oops, hope Josh is not watching.
We're not dark.
We're not dark.
27th.
Thank you.
We will be playing a bunch of games for Gamers for Giving.
So there it is, GFG. Yep, and we have the link down below. You see this the overlay over here on the other side. We're raising money for Gamers for Giving. Thank you. I totally forgot about that. Now I'm going to be in trouble. That's going to take place here on the channel for 24 hours. Josh is taking over the channel with the rest of the rejects while I'm gone. And we raised money. We raised enough money last year for a cart, so we're going to try to repeat that. And all the stuff that's been happening to the channel, bit and cheer bit wise and all that, I'm going to be donating to the cause anyway. So we'll get up there, but we'll see how well we can do. So don't forget to come visit us on that weekend while I'm gone. And then we'll start we're going to put some other new programming together, and some things are happening. We're just going to solidify it here on the channel. Plus, we had mentioned before, we've been invited to provide some programming over on Gen Con TV. So we're going to be working out what night that's going to be and how that's going to work, and help manage some of the content, hopefully over there with Peter Atkinson, who's taken over the channel from Gen Con. We'll be running programming over there outside of the convention itself. When the convention's going on, their programming will take precedence, and they have the channel for that weekend, but from 51 other weeks of the year, Peter's in charge of it. And so I'm going to be looking to have some fun over there on that channel also. That's it. So folks, want to thank everybody. We had the raids. Now, where are we raiding to once the outro's done? Francis, where are we going?
The one that was doing the charity, they've already wrapped up. We have Blackwater D&D is playing right now.
But I see.
And then
we raided them last. Let me see. Is Fantasy Grounds?
We did.
Yep. We're gonna go over to Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Going over to Fantasy Grounds. They're running a game, it looks like. So once we're done here on the exit video, folks, we'll be sending a raid over there. So go give them some love. Thank y'all, ladies. Good job as always. And with that being said, we're out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Take care.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?